Good morning, everybody. So I had to see, I got my new device right. I tried to go live on it. It said, I don't have permission to use this, access to use the camera. But when I went live on my phone, I went live with no problem. Y'all, we gotta figure this out. Good morning to everybody that's gonna come in. But I'm not gonna stay on that long. This is not that. This is not that. This is not that. Let's see. Okay, y'all, can y'all see that? So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how do you go live on the. Okay, let's see. Okay, wait a minute. Let's go back. Okay, let's see. First off, let's take that off. Let's go back to schedule. I ain't got no schedule lives. This right here. This is what. How do you? You do not have access to this future. So let's see. Let's see. How do we take this? Let's see. Y'all. Okay, so I'm going to have to figure out. How do I be able to live stream off my device? Because I'm not able to live stream off this device. Y'all feel me? I'm just not able to. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it say right there. Let's see how that live look. Going on. You know what I'm saying? See, this is my live. That's what it say right there. Let's see how that live. This is my live. Ain't this something? See, this is my live. That's what it say right there. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Ain't this something? See, this is my life. I gotta figure out how can I. Okay, wait a minute. See, wait a minute. Let's see. Let's turn it off. I gotta figure out how can I. Okay, wait a minute. See, wait a minute. Let's see. Okay, let's see. It's something is going on with this. Now, why I'm not able to go live off of here? Let me see. It say go live. Okay. Let me see. I just seen something that said webcam. And let's see, can we go over here? Hey, y'all. To make things right, you have to learn how to use your equipment. You feel me? It don't matter if you want to learn how to do it or not. Hey, y'all, it's something that I'm not doing right. Okay, so I got to figure this out, y'all. So we just y'all gonna see me coming on and off all day. Let me see. There we go. Let's see. Is this it? Nah, that's a webcam. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Let's see. I gotta add a description. So y'all, let's see. Let's just add something. Wait a minute, y'all. Okay, let me get off this phone. I think that's what it is. Okay, I think that I'm not supposed to live stream. Let me see. Did I live stream? Hold on. Did I live stream? I think I did. Let's see. I think I live streamed. Let me see. I think I was for the webcam. Let's see. I don't know, y'all. Let's figure this out, y'all. Let's see. Is that it? That's it? Let's see. Picture. Okay, I know what this is. Okay, let's see. I know what that is. So, y'all, I'm thinking that I got to go back and read the book, y'all. I'm thinking I wasn't supposed to stream. I think I was supposed to do the webcam. What y'all think? Y'all ain't going to help me out? Like, for real? Like, what I was supposed to do to go live? Okay. See, my brother said he don't know nothing about this system neither. And maybe I should have got something different, y'all. Because I don't know. Okay, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's see. Let's add a description. see. Let's see. Let's just add something. Let's see. No, that's not for kids. It seem like I just did that. Let's see. I just did this. Wait a minute. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see how the live stream is. I might need to download another third party in my computer, y'all. I think that's what it is. Let's see. This video, man, it's not. Is this for kids? No, it's not. Okay, a second, Nick. What is that, y'all? What is that? What is that? Okay, let's see. Copy and paste the stream to however to use the. Let's see how to use it. Download and set up. Yup, I think that's yup. That's what I'm gonna have to do. That's what it looked like. To stream, I'm going to have to download a third app. I know exactly what app. I think I'm gonna have to download the OBS system. I haven't downloaded it in the computer yet. So they trying to give me one. I don't know if I'm gonna do that one. I don't know about this shit. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Let's see what this is. I'm not clicking that. I don't know what to click. I don't know. Okay, so let's get off of here. If I'm not mistaken, I need to take a picture of this, y'all. Okay, so y'all, for y'all to know, I gotta take a picture of this, and I'm gonna have to Google Lens it. So if y'all don't use y'all Google Lens in y'all phone, y'all can use Google Lens for everything. So I had a piece of jewelry one day, and I took a picture of the ring, and I Google Lensed it, and the ring was like, they said that the ring was worth like $30,000 or $40,000. And at first, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, Google Lens don't know what the fuck they talking about, you feel me? So when I got down to the place, you should have seen how no people eyes lit up and looked at me, you know what I'm saying? So I have a ring, it's called the Ring Lady, that's what it's called. But anyway, the Google Lens work. Do you hear me? It spotted out something that was real in my hand. Do y'all feel what I'm telling y'all? Do y'all hear me? So let's see. All right, so the idea, y'all, of me doing this morning is to show y'all the difficulties that I'm having to set up my equipment to get it right. I got some things that I want to talk about on my social media platform, but we're having more visual detail is the best thing. Good morning to everybody, y'all. I wasn't planning on being live this morning. This is not how I went. Let me turn around. This is not how I went, y'all feel me? I actually went live on this device, and it said that I couldn't use this feature. So when I Googled this, Google is saying that, YouTube took away that feature. And I'm like, what I did nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I jumped on my phone real quick to see if it actually would go live, which it did, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking now that I have to download a third app to live stream on YouTube from here. And if this the case, then this is gonna be some. No, I think something else. I think something else. I really think that I need to turn on the camera, this camera. This on. I need to learn. I need to find out. I guess I'm gonna have to go and read the book, y'all. This is something that people don't like to do, and I'm gonna have to find out how do you activate the webcam when you are live on YouTube. You feel me? Good morning, everybody. Um, for some reason, it is not. I gotta learn how to use it, y'all, and it's very frustrating, y'all. And I don't even feel like it. I mean, for real, I don't even feel like learning how to do this, like for real. This gonna be a lot of stuff. I'm gonna have to write it down too, and I'm gonna have to remember it. Y'all feel me? Like everything ain't sweet behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I was looking up a few people that's famous on YouTube, and they was talking about the Logan brothers. You feel me? Huh? Now the Logan brothers, everybody know the Paul Logan. You know what I'm saying, and all them. They are very rich YouTubers, but they don't get rich with just doing YouTube now. Nah. They get rich by doing other things, getting ads, endorsements. You know what I'm saying? So doing YouTube, you ain't gonna become rich. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be making this bag. You know what I'm saying? No, you gotta. It's a lot of things inside the bag. You know what I'm saying that you gotta collect to get that goal. You know what I'm saying? So that part right there. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm learning. You know, it's a send us your video and your live stream to go live. Start your, start sending us your video for your live stream to go live. Wait a minute, y'all. Let's see. I don't think that's right. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Copy and paste a stream key into your eCorder. I think that's what it's called. Or sign in using your YouTube account. No, I don't know if I should sign in there, y'all. Okay. I gotta call my brother, y'all. This is looking for. Y'all feel me? This is looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, it make no damn sense. Let's see. It say, yeah, it's actually trying to get me to, I think, add some type of live stream software, but I'm not quite understanding the computer language. And y'all, when you get devices, don't be pushing buttons if you don't know what you're doing. I'm for real, because you have a whole problem. They say a computer don't break, you can break it. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, let's see. All right, so then, okay, so y'all, let me show y'all something. See right here? I'm trying to figure out, see, it tell you, this gotta be it, this gotta be something. But then when I go up here, it say, I gotta connect it. What you mean, I gotta connect it? Let's see, y'all. Good morning, everybody. Y'all, look, this is one of them days, y'all. So this is streaming. This is streaming. This is camera. That's camera. This is streaming. So I gotta figure out, okay, so I need to ask AI, what's the difference in streaming and webcam? Because if I'm not mistaken, if I don't have a third party, I supposed to use the webcam, right? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, y'all. This is sad, y'all. Y'all, look, stop buying stuff that you don't know how to work. You hear me? Like, for real, y'all. You know, like, and y'all know, we got a habit. And I ain't talking about no certain people. Everybody. We got a habit of buying stuff. Don't read them books because they be this thick and the words be this little. We got to stop that. You know what I'm saying? I think I done threw the book away. And I might have to dig through the trash because I need that book. You feel what I'm saying? I told them don't be throwing away stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I need that book. I need that book, y'all. I need that book. So that part. Okay. So y'all, this morning, since I did go live and I'm on here and the kids will be up in 10 minutes, y'all, I just been doing some difficult things around the house. I mean, trying to stay straight. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about going back to my past and nothing like that, but just trying to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep myself happy. If that's what you call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a person can get really depressed really fast, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Especially around holidays and when money is around and stuff like that. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say more money, more problems. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Fast as you get money, the fast as it go. You know what I'm saying? And then next month, it be the same stuff. You got the same bills. You know what I'm saying? So you get a relief for a minute, maybe 2 or 3 times out the year. You know what I'm saying? If you working hard, you know what I'm saying? You get a relief, and then that relief be gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that's working out for you, but that's how it's been working out for me. The kids is about to get ready to get up, y'all. So I ain't gonna have y'all all in my business like that, which Probably would be a good live stream, but y'all probably would like me no more the way I get my okay, no fucking they don't listen, you know what I'm saying? They hard headed and they been on a long vacation around here. Ain't nobody been to school in about 5 days, you know what I'm saying? So we've been snowed in, you know what I'm saying? So this morning I've been trying to do different things around the house, so I turned on my Bluetooth and instead of cranking open Soldier Boy or what's her name, Sexy Red or whoever they be liking to listen to, I crank affirmations in the morning. You feel me? Because the one thing I know about that, my mama never ever threw on affirmations. I didn't know what affirmations was until I turned 40 something years old. Y'all, that's sad, but it's the truth. So if you don't introduce your children, if you don't introduce the people around you to big words or things to expect, okay, or things to try to hold on to in life, they gonna be out here ignorant. You feel me? Use words like gratitude. Um, do that. You know what I'm saying? Use words like faith. You know what I'm saying? Manifestation. Teach your kids them type of words. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, when I was growing up, I didn't hear gratitude. I didn't. I did not hear that word, gratitude. And I was shocked to hear it when I got grown. Like, what is gratitude? You know what I'm saying? Like it's sad, but I'm just keeping it real. So them the type of things you have to embed in your children and in the people that's around you for real. Because you got family members just as ignorant as your kids. You feel me? They don't want to see you grow. They don't want to hear your positivity or your elevation. You got people that interrupt them type of, moments, you know. But you got to learn how to don't care about what other people think about you, especially when you're doing that level up in your life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like on the fence. I still got these little fruit flies, but I got me some little traps for me. You feel me? I got some traps for their ass. Y'all feel me? Let me tell y'all, I found traps for their ass. You feel me? And it ain't trapping. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it right here, though. I don't want it about my computer. You feel me? Because my kids, they a mess. But start using words to collect positivity to your life, to your bank account, to the people that's around you. Even if you got an ignorant man, why you listening to her? She getting on my nerves. Just a bunch of baloney. You don't listen to that ignorant person. You might can still love that person, but you gotta learn to go through the house like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, like, go straight ahead in life. You know what I'm saying? You can't, when you got ignorant people, you just gotta keep going straight ahead, moving around and, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how not to react, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to myself too, because, y'all can imagine, you know what I'm saying, my mouth and if things ain't going my way, if people not, reacting around here the way I want to, can y'all imagine how the cameras be when they off? Y'all feel me, huh? But I had to learn that everybody ain't in the elevating period like me. Everybody ain't trying to see what's different out here. Everybody ain't trying to hit another corner. Everybody ain't trying to write another chapter, turn another page, So you just got to let them lie. Let them be. You feel what I'm saying? Are you white? Why? Why? You up this early in the morning with that crazy stuff? Hey, it can help me raise some money for a cheap console. I raised $26 so far. So you raised $23.65 so far, right? So if you have driver's license like me and a few more other people, you can actually download apps in your phone to make money really fast, like really fast. Like I remember when I was Instacart and I used to make like 230 a day. You feel what I'm saying? I mean a day. I used to be out there at 5 o'clock in the morning and I didn't come home till 6 o'clock like it was a job until I had that $230. That was my mark. And I'm about to be back on that. I'm about to be back on that, even doing my YouTube. You feel me? But them just ways to actually show. Because, see, this channel right here is just beginning. But if I can find it in my heart to be able to donate to people, which I have donated to Focus Hope. I have donated to Cash, Gively, or Give Directly, whatever. I have donated to Toys to Tots, you know what I'm saying? I have donated to a few people, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not a person to just, say, send me your Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I realize that that's a lot of, unwanted energy that you need in your phone. You feel what I'm saying? For real. Um, you 14. So what is you 14 and doing? So that mean, let me show you something. If you 14, then you like my son. You just want some money. You don't know what money mean. You don't know what the hard work is to get money. You feel what I'm saying, huh? You just want some money. You feel what I'm saying? But you ain't paying no bills. You ain't, feeding yourself. You know what I'm saying? You just want some money, right? So, my son got him a Cash App. Ask your mom to get you a Cash App, which is you can get one at 13, and start adding everybody in the family in a pool and tell them what you want. And throughout the week, family members will add $4 or $5 to your pool. You feel what I'm saying? You can, it's out there. You know what I'm saying? My son do it all the time. Matter of fact, my 13-year-old and my 10-year-old just went out and shoveled snow, and they made a couple of dollars. They didn't share with nobody in the house, but they made them a couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So it's things out here to make money. You know what I'm saying? Legit. You know what I'm saying? Pumping gas is legit. Hello, how you doing, ma'am? How you doing, sir? I am trying to raise. I'm already have $23. I'm trying to raise this for such and such football equipment, and my mom, she already got enough on her plate. Can you please let me pump your gas for at least 50 cents to $1? You know what I'm saying? Whatever you find it in your generous heart to give me. You feel me, huh? Because I'm a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was in the streets, I was pumping gas. You feel what I'm saying? I was pumping gas. So go wake up the kids. Well, people will help. You just got to know how to get help. You hear me? Okay? Now, I can show you how to scheme, but that'll be bold of me, right? Huh? So you'll have to go get you a clipboard. You will have to go get some construction paper, and you will have to write on there or do some type of design on there or find some. You got some on Alibaba. You want raffle tickets. You feel me? And you go around the neighborhood and you sell your raffle tickets for $1. You hear me? Huh? For people to win a ticket to your football game or to win a jersey, whatever you think you want to tell them, and tell people to give you $1 because you're trying to win or you trying to earn money for your football equipment, for a lawnmower, you know what I'm saying, a shovel, you feel what I'm saying, huh? A coat. People, you got to know how. See, all them ideas I just gave you? One of them got the spark, you know what I'm saying? So that's how you got to do it to actually get money. Good morning, everybody. Ain't nobody talking. Yeah, feel me? But yeah, that's how you do it. But me personally is trying to learn how to use this equipment, and it's like I don't know if y'all ever had something new, like a computer or a laptop or something, or a telephone, phone. Even phone will frustrate you. You feel me? When you don't know how to use it, you know what I'm saying. But once you get to learn how to use it, you feel a little bit more comfortable with your decision. I'm not feeling comfortable with my decision this morning because I should have got an HP, something that I knew how to work, but the HP, guess what? It's not good camera. It don't have good gigs. You know what I'm saying? And this one that I got here, this one got like 512 gigs in it. So I really needed this hard drive. I really needed this, a really nice hard drive. I just got to learn how to use it, right? All right then, y'all. We're gonna get on up out of here. The kids is about to get up out of here. I'm gonna come live again when I get them out of here. But hopefully I'm live on the PS. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want to be able to do my picture thing. I did it when I first started being a YouTuber. If you go, nah, I think I had to get rid of some of them live videos because they was copyrighted. You feel me? So look, what I found out when I first started doing YouTube before I get off of here, I used to come on my computer and I used to share some YouTubers' content. And I used to talk through it and talk about it. But guess what? Some YouTubers don't even allow you to do reactions to their videos. And they will copy strike your channel. I don't forgot who that was. But if I'm not mistaken, I want to say that I made sure that I unsubscribed and made sure that I didn't accidentally use that content. See, this is how you lose subscribers. You feel what I'm saying? This is another way, you know. So I had to leave that channel alone, if I'm not mistaken, because that channel, if somebody flag you for copyrights, that's a hating channel. That's a channel to get away from. That's a creator that don't want to see you win. You feel me? So you go ahead and you don't never share that content again. And I think that's exactly what happened. But if another thing happened too, y'all. You notice people that you don't highly see on social media. The Brad and Judy, okay? You see the Brad and Judy on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. You see them a little bit on YouTube. But if you really think about it, you don't see the Brad and Judy going viral or people sharing or people talking about the gossip or showing clips from their stuff, right? Because the Judy, not the Brad, she always say, girl, you petty. This is how she talked to her. Judy got time. Judy will go through your social media content and she will flag her videos. Yeah, Judy got time. She will flag her videos and have your whole channel demonetized. I had a run-in with Judy about 2 or 3 years ago with a video that I shared of theirs. And I never shared them no more. Matter of fact, I unfollowed their ass. You feel me? I don't mess around like that. And then this gonna mess y'all up too. What's her name? Biles, Simone Biles. Yeah, Simone Biles. She's so stuck up, and I don't care what nobody say. You feel what I'm saying? She stuck up. Her team stuck up. The people that actually help her get to where she is stuck up. They ain't one of us. They ain't like us. Let's say they ain't like us. You feel what I'm saying, huh? Her content is copyright and infringement. That's why you don't see people showing her X and her flips and stuff like that. You see her page doing it. You see Channel 4 Olympians doing it. You feel me? Or the Olympians, period. But you don't see content creators sharing her stuff. Because guess what? NBC got all her stuff infringed. So if you use her stuff, you can lose your whole account. I know. I used Simone Biles stuff a year before last. And she got my whole Instagram shut down. It was shut down for about 48 hours. Yeah. And it was from using her content. And they told me that NBC, whatever, the Olympics, got on me about that. And they threatened that they would sue if I used they stuff again. Girl, I hurried up and unfollowed the Olympics, Simone Biles, and everybody else. You feel what I'm saying? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, So I'm not the only content creator that have found out the hard way of who content not to share. Like, let's keep it real. You don't see Jay-Z in that documentary. You feel me? Why you don't see Jay-Z in that documentary? Because Jay-Z don't talk. He don't go back and forth. He use lawyers. He use paper. He don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So you can be a content creator and start talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce if you want to. You go hit with them papers. You feel what I'm saying, huh? So a lot of people just don't entertain their life. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes some things ain't to be entertained. Now you can speak up on them. You know what I'm saying? But clips and stuff like that, Jay-Z will come get your ass. You know what I'm saying? Simone Biles' team, she got so many people on her team, she ain't even got to look. She got ass behind her. You know what I'm saying? They'll come get you. Matter of fact, they'll rip your whole platform up. They'll take it from you. You hear what I'm saying? Cash Doll. Cash Doll records and music, and they started getting copyright strikes all over social media. Matter of fact, on Facebook, if you use Cash Doll stuff, it tell you that she earning all the money from your reels. You feel me? And it's going like this with a lot of content creators. If you got your stuff in professional mode, a lot of artists is starting to take all your revenue from your reels. They not sharing revenue. You feel me? So they causing you to have to delete a lot of content flat out, especially if you know that you made a certain amount on this video and you not gonna get it. A lot of people just erase the whole video. You feel what I'm saying? So them is things that's going on that people don't talk about. You feel what I'm saying? Good morning, good morning, good morning, Philly. Good morning, beautiful. Is it cold? Is it cold in Philly? Huh? You know, they say it be cold in Philly, you know, but it's cold here in Detroit. We like, how many degrees we is this morning?
I'm not sure.
He said it was I think Henry had said it was -3.
-3.
That's what he had said.
Doug, see what the chill factor is. Because if it was -3, they wouldn't even be going to school. Okay? It would be cut down. You know what I'm saying? We were just in -5 and -6, and it wasn't no school. So it got to be a little bit more warmer than that. You know what I'm saying? And then again, we've been out of school for a long time. And the kids think that they not going to make them days up. I told them, yeah.
It's 1 degree.
She still got to do what she got to do to keep her. Hey, y'all, it is 1 degree outside.
I don't know, man. What you think?
I mean, the refrigerator is on motherfucking,
Oink, oink.
Oink, oink.
It's on E.
It's not on E. It's just not on the things you like to eat.
How cool is it?
Y'all, what y'all think? Y'all think we should send the kids to school? It's 1 degree outside. Y'all give us some. It's 5 degrees there. Yeah, well, it's 4 more degrees than it is here. You think I should send the kids to school this morning? They do get on the bus, and they have been here a whole lot. I'm thinking that y'all ready for school. What you think? I got everybody wraps. You got your snowsuit to put on and stuff. Y'all all got y'all boots. Everybody got they hat that I bought to keep you okay. I think y'all ready for school.
I ain't trying to freeze to death out there.
You got your boots. Wait a minute, he ain't never came up.
Nah.
In the bathroom?
Nah.
I think he might be in the basement.
I know where he at.
Yeah, go down there and wake him up. Henry tried to sleep in the basement because Henry becoming a teenager, y'all, and he don't want to be bothered with y'all. Y'all feel me, huh? Amen. Yes, he is king. And let's just keep it real. I'm calling on him this morning to give me prosperity and peace, stability. Please make me a better vessel of my finances this morning, Lord Jesus. Amen. Feel me? Please, Lord. Lord Jesus Christ. It's just sad. I just, you know what I'm saying? And when you know a mess up, you know what I'm saying? You just, you just go in like, you cry later, you know what I'm saying? That part. So everybody, turn on the dining room light. I'm going to let everybody this morning go through their own pile of clothes, and I'm going to see what type of outfit you pick out by yourself. It's time for everybody to pick their own outfits out. Mama not supposed to keep picking out your clothes. I done picked out y'all clothes enough to where y'all know how to match, okay? So let me go see what you pick. I mean, not Cadero. He must be talking about. Let me see what you pick, Daniel. Desmond. Go ahead, Demaya. Tell Henry to come on.
Okay. Even
Y'all,
picking at it on
my 5-year-old. Watch this. Dylan. Dylan. Now y'all know this baby been up every day when it's dark outside. He acting like he don't hear us. Dylan. Watch you wake up crying. I don't want to go to school. Dylan. Look, put that jacket back in there. Let me see that little hat. Y'all, this is the hat that I found my boys. I had bought, I think 5 of them. And they was like, I think $80 for all 5 of them. And everybody got one. I got one that walked to school. Walked to work. And they, so they got these. You know what I'm saying? So, because it's really cold. So hopefully that Mama tried to do her best to do her thing, this morning. So just put that on over there, Daniel. Did nobody ask you to bring your coat up in here, Daniel?
Okay.
I told you to get you an outfit.
I'll show you something. Come pick your outfit today.
What you mean? It's a nice day. You haven't seen your teacher in a long time. Don't you want to see your teacher? Huh? Yeah? Okay, well, come on, get up, man. Henry! 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 This dumb. Go down there and turn on the lights in the basement. Tell him I said get up.
Oh, he right here.
Okay.
I'll pick out your outfit for school today, Dylan. He got on my sock.
What's going on with you, son?
He got on my sock.
Let me see what's up.
That's not. Got on my Goodfellow box.
Hey, Henry, I know you didn't squeeze on one of them socks and I told you not to. Yeah, y'all, well, y'all is joining us this morning for a little positivity. So this morning, for everybody to know, I'm going to actually put on some affirmations for the kids. And y'all can listen with us this morning. Y'all feel me? Listen with us this morning. Let me go to my list. Look, Doug, these bugs not going in that trap.
Man, I'd already told you.
Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's something maybe we need to set it up or
Looked
something.
like they was near it, though.
They do be near, but they not going in it.
Yeah, because they be leaving food out on the table.
Y'all, they not going in it, y'all. So
We gotta know what we gotta do. We gotta bomb them.
but I can't close them. Where we gonna go while we dropping some bombs for some nets?
Stick with the original plan.
All right.
We have
I got a few more bills to
literally
pay.
anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code.
I mean,
This
you
is
already
Base
knew.
44. This is
You
the
already
first
knew
look
this
at the
was going on.
Y'all, so let's get the kids up, y'all.
Morning,
Y'all, come
I
on,
am
get in with us.
affirmations to attract wealth, abundance, and prosperity. Listen to this powerful recording once a day for 21 days in a row, and you just might be amazed by what shows up in your life.
Y'all hearing it? Nope, take that off.
I'll recite each affirmation.
Give me your outfit, bring it here.
and you'll
I wanna
repeat
see
the
it.
statement
What you putting
back
on with
to
that?
yourself, either out loud
Nope, take them clean
or in
pants
your
off.
mind.
You just throwing
The
on
more
something.
energy,
That's not how
and
you
emotion and certainty that you put behind the statements, the more ingrained
do a little better,
they
son.
will become.
Do a little better.
Let's begin. I vibrate with the frequency of prosperity.
I vibrate with the frequency of prosperity.
My life is the embodiment of abundance.
My life is the embodiment of abundance.
I vibrate with the frequency of success.
I vibrate with the frequency of success.
I see abundance everywhere.
I see abundance everywhere.
I vibrate with the frequency of wealth.
What you wearing a sweater for?
I am a money magnet.
Like, don't you think you should have on some tights? You want to wear this sweater
Money
though?
comes to me in both expected and
Go ahead,
unexpected
do your hair
ways.
stuff. Yeah, man. Money come to me in expected and unexpected
I
ways.
welcome new streams of income.
Y'all hear that? I welcome new streams of income.
I welcome prosperity into my life.
I welcome prosperity into my life.
I am grateful for
Y'all
the
hear
many
it?
ways
Come on,
that
y'all.
money comes to me.
Join in. I am grateful the way money comes to me.
Wealth eagerly flows
Do
into
Jelly
my
got one of them little
life.
hats?
No, he wanted me to get him one, but I
My
thought it was gonna be too
inspired
big.
actions create ongoing prosperity.
He got another kind of hat. Where's his hat and glove at? It's in his book bag.
I am aligned.
He got a
with the
brand new
energy
red
of
hat and glove.
abundance.
Red hat and little red scarf. Look in his book bag.
I attract money-making opportunities.
Yeah.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
Today. Third.
I am a master of my wealth.
I am a master of my wealth. Henry, go pick out you an outfit. Let me see it.
The money I attract
Come on,
creates
get an
a positive
outfit.
impact
Let me
on
see
the
what you
world.
got, Daniel. Give me an outfit. Let me see. Y'all got y'all own pile. There's no reason for you not to be able to
Money
get a pair of blue
expands my
jeans and a
ability to
t-shirt out of
serve
there.
others.
Leave the t-shirt that you got in the shower out of last night. Put deodorant on.
All of my needs
If you need to
are
put
met.
on some thin pants up under your pants, it's them jogging pants I
am
told
so
y'all to get.
grateful for the many ways that money flows to me.
Look, Desmond, put on your gray jogging pants up under them. Because if I'm not mistaken, don't you got a hole in
I
that pocket?
vibrate with the frequency of prosperity.
Let me see what you got.
Hey.
Where's
I
your... Why you
vibrate
don't
with
have
the
no...
frequency of abundance.
Get you a t-shirt. Get you a t-shirt. Here. What happened to the t-shirt you just had on, Daniel?
I vibrate with the
Why?
frequency of wealth.
You slept in it. Okay, you don't want to wear that. Okay, here, find you a t-shirt that you can put on up under here. You should
I
have
am
one.
worthy to receive.
Look over here. Look and see if that's your t-shirt over here on the floor.
I bring immense value to the world.
I bring immense value to the world, y'all.
I have gifts that only I am uniquely qualified to share.
I have gift that I am only uniquely qualified to share. You hear that, Henry?
I am perfect just as I am.
Y'all hear that? Henry, wake up, boo. Wake up. You
I
got the bigger
deserve
pile
to
of
be
clothes up there.
financially
Come on, it shouldn't
rewarded.
take you no time to get your stuff ready for school. Hey, Demaya, you know where his book
Abundance
bag
is
at?
my birthright.
Bring me my pop out the freezer, y'all. Yeah.
Prosperity
Okay, get that
is
book
my
bag because
way
that's where
of
his
life.
stuff at.
I
You
am
got
the embodiment of wealth.
Y'all, I'm trying to teach my kids how to be more dependent. Let me see.
I am a good and responsible
where your
steward
socks
of
at,
the
boo?
money I receive.
You didn't wash no socks, Desmond, so you get some of the broken socks over there.
I know to my
Hard-headed.
core
Put
that
them socks
I
up on
am
you all the
worthy.
way home.
But Mom, I got gym today.
You got gym today. Okay, what you telling me that for?
I am truly
Where is it?
blessed.
If y'all got gym today, everybody put their gym shoes inside their book bag.
I deserve abundance and
Don't wear no gym
prosperity.
shoes to school if you don't have to, y'all, because that's my cold. My feet was cold yesterday.
I am a blessing to
Come
my
here, Diane.
community and the people I serve.
Come on right here on this side. On this side, mama arm hurt.
I deserve and enjoy wealth in all of its many forms.
Look, this is how I want you to do. Put your t-shirt inside of here. Yeah, like this.
I am worthy to receive.
I
Who
am
pants is
worthy
these?
to receive.
Oh, okay. Them you
These one.
Abundance is my birthright.
take this ponytail out. And then you go get that brush and that comb.
Prosperity
Do
is
you need
my
another
way
rubber
of
band?
life.
So welcome
Good morning to everybody, y'all.
The world is a better
Good morning.
place because
Good morning.
I am here. I bring immense
The world is a
value
better
to the
place because
world.
we hear y'all.
I deserve to be financially rewarded.
I don't like the way you put this rubber band in your hair. See, this getting tangled.
I didn't put it
I
in
know
there.
to my core that I am worthy.
I know to my core that we are worthy. Y'all feel me?
I
y'all?
am truly blessed.
Yeah.
We are truly blessed. Maya,
I deserve
I gotta break this
abundance
rubber band
and
out your head.
prosperity. I am worthy to
That's why I don't like rubber bands. Rubber bands break your hair off. Here, get that rubber band out. And
I
then,
vibrate with the
yeah.
frequency of prosperity.
Doug, give her some Vaseline because she ain't got no more hair grease. She needs some hair
My
grease.
life is the embodiment of abundance.
Oh, well, I need to go to the beauty supply store.
Yeah, ain't got no more Vaseline.
I vibrate
That
with
was
the
a little one.
frequency of success.
I vibrate with the frequency of success, y'all. Let's get it.
I see abundance everywhere.
I see abundance everywhere.
Daddy.
Yes.
I vibrate with the frequency
what?
of wealth.
I vibrate with
You
the
need some more rubber
frequency
bands?
of wealth. Look, lift up
I
this
am a
bag.
money
Hand me that bag.
magnet.
I am a money magnet. Put that bag on the floor. Look up under there. Some
Money
broken
comes
socks
to me
right
in
here.
both expected
All in this
and
corner.
unexpected ways.
Yep. Nope. Look all right there in that corner. Lift that up. Not down in there. They're going to be
I
on top. So
welcome
lift
new
up that stuff
streams
right
of
there.
income.
Hand me that sweater. Hand me that sweater.
I welcome prosperity
The
into
Maya,
my
come put
life.
this sweater on. Yeah, I think I like this sweater better. You feel me? I like this one better. Don't y'all
I
like
am
this one better?
grateful for the
Come
many
put this
ways
one on.
that
This one
money
look better.
comes to me.
I don't know your damn.
You don't want to wear this one. Why not? Somebody in school said it was
Wealth
cute.
eagerly flows.
That's the only
into my
reason why
life.
she don't never wear her stuff. This is a cute sweater. Y'all, isn't this
My
sweater really cute?
inspired
It is.
actions
It's
create
really cute. It's
ongoing
different.
prosperity.
I bet you don't nobody else got one in the classroom.
I know.
I know. So whoever keep talking about your clothes, girl,
I
please.
am aligned with the energy
You
of
look.
abundance.
We all know you, Maya.
Nobody is going talking about my clothes.
Well, why you want to look like a boy this
I
morning?
attract
I never
money-making
liked the boy.
opportunities.
You do with that. That's
I am a
Ain't that
master
Daniel's
of
sweater?
my wealth.
No, this is not sweater.
That is Dylan's sweater.
This is not Dylan's sweater. He can't
The
fit
money
this
I
sweater.
attract creates a positive impact
But I
on
think
the
she'll
world.
look really nice in this one, y'all. Don't y'all look? Everybody saying you need to put on this one. Look, everybody saying it.
Money expands
They
my
say go look. We
ability
can
to
read it.
serve
Everybody
others.
saying put this one on. Put this one on.
All of my needs are met.
See it? It's they saying it's cute. See? It
I
is
am
down
so
there. I ain't playing with
grateful
you.
for the many ways
Look,
that money
it's right
flows
there.
to
It
me.
say, look, it's cute. I'm not playing. It's really cute. We not gonna lie to you. I know how to dress you,
I
girl.
vibrate
Look,
with the frequency
whoever
of
talks stuff
prosperity.
about your sweater, they just want one, boo. You hear me? Yeah,
I
see?
vibrate with the frequency of abundance.
I think you should put this one on. This one look more,
of
it look more
wealth.
girly. And you look more, I like it better.
Put it up tomorrow for my booties.
I am worthy to receive.
I am worthy to receive.
I bring immense value to the world.
I bring immense value to the world. Y'all, we got 1 minute left of that, y'all. And y'all, this is exactly what I'm talking about. My girl is the only girl out of 7.
That's crazy.
And her brother started from 31 to 4. So she, I think she more on the tomboy side, but then sometimes she want to be a girl. And then when she go be a girl, like me and her brother both know, it's some little girl that be talking about her little clothes, you know what I'm saying? Because she'll say, oh, she'll think it's so cute, you know what I'm saying? And then she'll come home from school and say, well, I don't want to wear that no more. You hear me? Like, for instance, go give me her boots right here. Give me them boots that's up under there. Now, my mother, you know, bought her some boots. They up under that wagon.
I just think they're cute.
I really think they are, and I think somebody in school
They
said something.
heels.
It don't matter. So now she don't want to wear her boots to school. You feel what I'm saying, huh? It's because she got to stop that. Because her mama, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't never care about nobody said. But I think that these will look really cute.
I was gonna wear them
And
today.
then we'll get them on. Because I was finna say they are really ready for the winter. You know what I'm saying? They real fur. You know what I'm saying? I don't even got no real fur boots. You feel what I'm saying, huh? So she didn't want to wear these, you know, for the last week or two. You know what I'm saying? So she's saying she gonna wear them this morning because maybe we talking about them, you know what I'm saying, juicing her up, you know what I'm saying? But I really think they are really cute boots, and I noticed that somebody is messing with her self-esteem. You hear me? So we're gonna fix that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fix that. Look, y'all, I even bought Doug one. You like yours, Bucky?
Like what?
Your little hat.
Yeah,
Huh?
crazy.
Let me see your little face mask. Put it on.
Look, it even open up.
Oh. We're going to test out the mask. But anyway, yeah, I really like them, y'all. And, you know, this is just our morning getting ready. You know, I think by me having this camera on, I'm a little bit more laid back on them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't so rough on them this morning. I ain't really over the top this morning. I'm being nice, you know what I'm saying? So maybe we need to have the camera on a lot more, y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When we get ready for school, they'll have a better transition out of me, you know what I'm saying? Dylan, Demaya, go, your other book is up under that wagon. Go get Dylan a pair of socks.
It's not under there.
Okay, well, it should be. Look for it. It can't be far. The boot, it got to be over there. They can look over there in the corner. It can't be far. Can't be far. What's going on with you, baby?
None.
You want to say good morning to everybody?
Yeah.
You want to say something positive?
I don't know what to say.
Okay, well, then go on.
Good morning, everybody. No need in sitting on here stressing. Get out there and earn your blessing.
Look, somebody said IT stop smoking crack. I stopped smoking crack over 10 years ago, baby. You feel me, huh? If I even was on the coca leaf still, you wouldn't see me laugh. Yeah, I don't got time to be live when I'm on the coca leaf. What's wrong with you? Huh? I don't have time to be getting no kids up for school. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even be here.
People get online and say some of the stupidest shit.
That's why I'm going to screenshot this, because this got to be somebody. I'm a dig real hard into this profile. You feel me? So if I was you, I'd block me.
The majority of the reasons they say such stupid and disrespectful things because they say the things that they can't.
I don't care about your profile.
They say these things online because they can't say it to people's face.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay.
Yes, it is. Look, trolls
People
come
rude
on with it.
And disrespectful.
This how I used to be too.
Only I
Doug, what you talking about? You better give me my $20. What you think is going on, boy?
I am perfect
Yeah, don't play with
just
me.
as I am.
I had to turn up some affirmations on they, but you know, sometimes you gotta say good morning,
I
Desmond.
deserve to be
morning, everybody.
financially
You got something
rewarded.
positive to say this morning, Desmond?
Not really. I don't even know what to say.
You don't know what to say. You usually always have something to say.
He's shy.
He ain't nowhere near shy.
I'm shy.
He not.
What would I be so shy to?
Okay, look, let's focus. Daniel, wait a minute. What is that?
What? My boots.
Something ain't right.
What about it? Something
What?
ain't right here.
Let's look at Daniel.
Wait. What's wrong with him?
Something ain't right here, y'all.
Daniel, they not tied up, and you just put them on.
Oh.
You just got them
Right
on.
here, y'all.
You can't do that. You got to do something. You got your shoestrings on. No, you can't go outside like that, son.
Stop making that sound.
Ew.
Stop.
You need some message.
Stop.
Bro, shut up.
Hey, y'all, see, that's my 10-year-old, y'all, and he the truth. Hey y'all, Daniel, you gonna have to do something with your boots though. That's
Man, these
not right.
laces harder than some mud.
They not harder than a mug. You just need to take your time and lace them up. Where's Henry at? Demaya, get Dylan out something to wear.
Okay. I will burn for this.
Yo, Dylan.
No, you supposed to put this behind your ear.
Yeah.
Then snap it.
Oh no, it don't. It ain't supposed to snap like that. Oh, at least I guess that's what you're supposed to pull it up.
You gonna wear it as a mask.
Oh, you can wear it as a mask.
Yeah, without the hat.
Oh, y'all don't take that off y'all thing though, cause you can wear it as a mask inside the school, but you don't take it off your hat, because if y'all take it off your hat, y'all gonna lose it. Okay, come on, get ready. You get your boots, Desmond. You take you wearing boots all day today, or you wearing gym shoes and boots?
I'm wearing gym shoes. The
Guys,
second
outfit, Mama.
Huh?
Guys, outfit.
You got this outfit?
It's a Jordan outfit.
No, I don't think he can. Let's see. I think these are too big. I think this not a good outfit to wear to school, Dwight. Let me see. No, I don't think this is a good outfit to wear to school. This gonna be kind of no. This like a play outfit. This not a good outfit to wear to school. Okay. Get him something different.
Let's go. Okay.
Y'all feel me? So y'all, it has actually. Look, they always be trolling. It's okay though, because I used to think something was wrong with me when the people didn't troll me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I know I got all these subscribers and followers through my social media platform, and ain't nobody gonna troll me. You know what I'm saying? You know, somebody on here said, "Auntie, stop smoking." You know what I'm saying? So that means that they've been following me for a while. If they know that I do that, I used to, not doing it, but they know that I have an active way that I have did it, and that means that you know a little bit about me. You know what I'm saying? And that's great. You know what I'm saying? Just know that won't be me no more. You know what I'm saying? Just know that won't be me no more. And guess what? I am a person to be able to say I was been there. I did that. No, this is not his t-shirt. He got another t-shirt up there. He can wear these though. He got another t-shirt up there. Get a white t-shirt. He got a all white t-shirt.
That is all right.
Nah, with long sleeves on it, and that's not his shirt. That is a big shirt. Y'all feel me, huh? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Alaska. Look, have you ever watched, well, you from Alaska, but look, have you ever watched The Toughest Hoods in Alaska, y'all? Look, if you ain't ever watched it, when you get off of my live, go search it on YouTube, The Toughest Hoods in Alaska. They turned up. Just because they got a lot of snow and stuff going on, they turned up. Do you hear me? They still be skirting their cars like, you know what I'm saying, we be doing in the hood, you know what I'm saying? They be turned up. Look, they just turned up out there without no coats on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to watch it. It was really good. I learned a lot about Alaska. I thought Alaska was like a little, woo, 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 woo. But no, y'all ain't whoop, whoop, whoop up in there. Y'all feel me? Y'all about that life. Huh? Y'all more about that life than any of us when y'all can live all year cold. Y'all the truth. You hear me? Huh? You eat sea whales? Like, I believe you. You know what I'm saying? I want to try a few things. The eel. I had some of the octopus, but it ain't nothing. No. I love frog. You know what I'm saying? I never had snake before. Gator meat is something that I seen on the menu, but I did never order. You have gator before? You had some gator before? Look at that. Look. Hold on. Wait a minute. Is in Alaska is where it don't get dark at? Is that the truth? Nah, what come here that then put on clothes. What place y'all that don't never get dark?
You told us.
What we watching that, y'all? Is that Alaska? What is that?
I think it was a small island. I forgot.
Small island. It's somewhere though it don't never get dark. These people got to sleep when it's light outside and everything. Oh, I don't know if I can live like that, but I ain't gonna say I can't. Because remember, you adapt. You hear me? People adapt. You know what I'm saying? You adapt to your environment. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say I couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But people do adapt.
Imagine we lived there.
Go get him some clean socks, Demaya.
Okay.
You ain't get him no socks.
Where's your socks at?
I don't know. They should be, but his Paul at. Y'all feel me?
Those socks is proud socks that have it.
Yeah, he got plenty of socks up there. You need to look up there on the table.
Okay.
Go get you a pair of socks to put on. And hopefully you can find him a long pair of socks, Demaya, not them short ones off the rip, because that's probably what you're going to find off the rip. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
Oh, here it goes.
Oh, you got them? Nah.
Well,
Get down.
okay.
Get down. Here. Show everybody your little 3 snacks you can right here, man. Here. Move. Y'all get his book bag and stuff.
I need to brush my hair first. Like,
Okay, we're going to brush your hair, boo.
I'm looking like food to food.
No, you looking like
What?
from trolls.
It's the Arctic. It's the Antarctic.
Antarctic Circle and Arctic.
The Antarctic Circle and Antarctic. That's what they said. That's what that's where it don't get dark at.
Yeah, it never get dark.
It never get dark. Ain't that something, y'all? I never forget that. Huh?
I never. Well, every time I see a movie about the Arctic, I never seen it get dark.
Okay, so the Antarctic, y'all, and the Arctic don't never get dark. Y'all feel me? If you get a chance, go look at a video in there. They got a beautiful place to stay, though. A really beautiful place. What the? Whoop. My device is in trouble, y'all, so they roadblocks sitting up here. But anyway, y'all, it's a very beautiful place. It look like everybody that live there, the residents, is very wealthy residents. But when they go to sleep, everybody, you feel me? See, we don't be knowing where them ad things come in. That's the Antarctic. That's where they majorly bat them at. Them sleep, masks. You feel me? So everybody sleep with a sleep mask on.
It's like,
You know what I'm saying there. Let's
like
see.
down
Show them. My son want to show y'all.
it's down here. The white, you barely can see it though.
He
Down
says down there,
the Arctic.
the Antarctic. So it never get. So y'all, can y'all see it? It's way down here. You feel me? Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. And I really like our globes. Don't you, that Henry? Because we get to talk about stuff. You know what I'm saying. And I was just showing my kids where we was at. You know what I'm saying. And if you look at the globe, it's big. You know what I'm saying. But look at this. Let's look at this. First off, Africa is really, really big, y'all. Africa bigger than the United States. Y'all feel me? Like, for real. So you got to look at Africa. Look how big it is. Look how big Africa is, y'all. Y'all see that? That is really big. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's turn up on Africa. You feel what I'm saying? So you got
Japan small.
Japan. Look at the little bitty old United States. Look at that, y'all. And Trump out here making all that ruckus. Y'all feel me? Right? Trump. Trump. You see how little we is on the map? Trump said we got some big guns, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I was showing my kids, where we was at. And we way up here, y'all. Y'all see how little we are? Look at that. Look at Michigan, y'all. I told them, so we in a mitten. You know what I'm saying? We in a mitten. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Do the apple, do New York look like the apple on here, y'all? Let's see.
New York is right here.
Where? Let me see.
Look, I got down.
But do it look like an apple?
No. Can't see where the bunch of words.
Y'all, New York don't look like no apple on here. But they do call it the Big Apple. Maybe it ain't supposed to look like an apple. Maybe I got that misunderstood. Somebody tell me in the comments, but okay. Yeah, so this how little we is, and we out here making all that ruckus, y'all. Feel me? This how little we is. Here, put my globe back. But that is a really nice globe for the kids. When we put batteries in it, you just take the pen and point at different places, and that ball tell you all about them places. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. And when I was growing up, my grandmother used to have a globe in the house. And I remember my great-grandmother, and I used to, you know what I'm saying, just be playing with it and pointing my finger, you know. And I used to always say, I'm going to be going there, and I'm going to go there, and I'm going to go there. Not knowing that, you know what I'm saying, manifestation is real. You know, I did go to a few places on the globe, but not enough. You know what I'm saying? Not enough. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been out the country. Yeah, I guess I've been to Canada. You know, that is out the country, right? But I'm across the street from Canada, so that don't count. You know what I'm saying? That don't count. You know what I'm saying? When I'm looking at the Canada Bridge every time I go past my downtown area. You feel me? That don't count. You know what I'm saying? I need to go to Europe. You know, Alaska. I thought about it. Because Alaska will pay you. Did y'all know that? Alaska will pay you to move there. Maybe we need to think about that. Y'all think y'all can be cold all the time?
No.
See?
Nope.
I like the summer.
I like summer. I like summer so ground like a scooter.
You did? Man, when you was in the army, okay, so somebody say they traveled the world in the army on my live. So that means you traveled, you did Japan, Thailand, right? Huh? You did a lot of places, right? So is it true? Japan is more speedier than us and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Give us some input. Tell us something about it. It is like for real, like, that's what me and my kids want to visit. We do want to visit Japan together. We can all agree on that. You know what I'm saying? We can all agree on that. And just making it back home. You know, how was the tourist cities? Like, did you feel unsafe? You know, well, you was in the army. I don't think you feel unsafe, though. But do you think people that, tourists, do you think that they'll feel unsafe, you know, going to visit that country? You know, I that's probably why I don't do nothing. I feel unsafe going to certain spots, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, you know, let's turn up on that, you know. Look, get up, Dylan. Come put on your socks, boo. Y'all, Dylan the leg back down, you feel me? No, come put on your socks. Put on your socks. I think, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Cash Dow the rapper? Wasn't her man just over in Thailand or somewhere? Wasn't they just somewhere over there or something, like last year or the year before last? You hear me? Huh? Yeah. And if you don't know, they going through a breakup. But I knew they was going to go through a breakup. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because the things that people be putting on their social media platforms and the things people be saying, you can tell when they be going through stuff. You feel what I'm saying? But I want to be like Megan Thee Stallion. I'm really happy for her. You know, regardless of what people think that her fault is and with Tory Lane going to jail, she is the type of person that's going to make it rich too, because, you know, over in Japan and Alaska, they love that girl. You feel me? They love that girl. Here. They love that girl. You hear what I'm telling you? Do y'all think Dylan need on 2 pair of pants?
Yes.
Kind of cold out there. I can feel the cold through my gloves.
It's 3 degrees out there.
It's 1 degree when I check.
Mama, what happened to my
Mom,
little
it's 1 degree and we still going to school.
That's the same thing I said.
Where's the rubber bands?
I don't know about this.
Oh.
What y'all don't think? Y'all think that y'all ain't?
Your
Y'all
mom
think?
reach in this pocket.
What y'all think? Let's put these on up under here, up under your clothes, Dylan. What y'all think that it's gonna be? Y'all think it's too cold?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think it's too
degrees.
cold neither. I think that y'all been in this house long enough.
Yeah.
I think that it's time for all y'all to get outside. Dylan, you gonna put on 2 pair of pants
It's 1
today, okay?
degrees.
Harry, you
All
just
right.
Mama, I had leather gloves in my pocket. I can't find them anymore. In my
11 gloves.
Okay, look down there on the dryer.
Max temperature is
I think they down there on the dryer, man. Cause didn't I wash your coat?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I think yours down there on the dryer. Yeah, go look down there on the dryer and get your gloves. Cause they can't be washed. Here. Do you wash leather, Doug? How you clean leather?
Shit.
I want you to love Kulak.
He trying to get some cappuccino, y'all. I'm getting my little one ready this morning, y'all.
You keep on getting hot.
Yeah, that's how it's prepared, son.
Go get his. You can put him on them high top gym shoes he got. Cause I don't think he can wear them boots. Somebody took the string off the top of them boots. And the boots need to be closed up.
You can still wear them though, just
No, because he can't put on his other shoes when he get in. They can't help him in school. So you're not going to be there to tap his shoe and stuff. Just put him on his boots. And
His
y'all walk
shoes.
down the groove of the street. Y'all walk down the groove of the street when y'all get out of school, too. Don't walk in that snow. Henry, you found your boots?
Yeah.
Yeah, he found his boots. Because he tearing up his gym shoes out there.
It's 0 degrees.
It's 0 degrees.
It's cold.
Go get his boots. Well, yo, you got your.
She got her rubber bands.
Come on, go get your gel. Go get your gel.
I put gel in my hair.
It don't look like it. Come step over here, cause you know my arm is bad. Y'all can't have drinks by my computer open. Y'all feel me? Come on, man. Come on. Y'all, let's see. Can we get this? Y'all see? My arm is messed up. I have a prosthetic arm. So my shoulder was severed in the car, when I got hit by the car. It was crushed. So I don't have my good arm to do my daughter hair. And I gotta really fight through doing it. And it really hurt. But ain't nobody gonna do it. Nobody gonna do it. Go get that gel for your hair, cause this not right. Go get that gel. And your hair stink too, Maya. You need to wash your hair. You supposed to wash it last weekend, I think.
It's only a little bit in there.
Nah. Okay, well give it here. Y'all, that stuff hurt. Y'all wish me luck this morning, y'all. I gotta get that ponytail in some type of way. Oh, it ain't nothing in there. I need to take. Come on, I'm gonna have to make it happen. I'm gonna have to get you some. I'm gonna go to the beauty supply store today and get you some stuff for your hair. Come on over here. Good morning to everybody that's coming on, y'all. We getting ready for school.
Ooh, more people.
Y'all feel me?
11.
Good morning.
Yeah.
So my daughter ponytail ain't gonna be looking all that great. Cause we don't have no gel to help my hands. Y'all feel me? What? Oh, well, y'all will be cleaning up my basement. I don't know why y'all do stuff like that, knowing that y'all got to clean that basement up.
They're not throwing apart. All the covers off of them.
But who do stuff like that? Who tear up the stuff that they need? My kids.
Go find Dylan's shoes. Go find Dylan's shoes. Go find
Hey,
Dylan's
look.
shoes.
Hey, look. Doug, you need to put that down. And you need to help find Dylan's shoes this morning. That's not their job, Doug. That's not their job. So put that little fake cappuccino down and go down there and find them shoes. Now y'all about to hear the real morning.
No, we trying to go find your shoes.
No, we ain't doing nothing, Doug. Because you ain't doing nothing. Y'all leave him alone. Eric, take that coat off, Daniel.
Well,
Get other stuff ready. Take that coat off. Zip
it's
up your
almost time to go out.
zip your pants. Zip up your coat. Go in there and do something to your ashy face. I hope you brushed your teeth. You sitting up here trying to get up out of here.
Cause this.
No, you better have brushed your teeth. So go on in there if you haven't.
I don't drink it.
Did you just hear what I just said?
It's time for us to leave. It's 7 o'clock.
Hey, y'all can walk to school now. Because that's what it look like is going to happen. Y'all not ready for school.
My gloves were not on top of the other thing.
Hey, Doug. Hey, who had over here?
That's Harry's over there.
Your little ponytail is not right this morning, but it's been brushed. But it's been brushed. Yeah. Y'all was going to be walking to school this morning.
Where's my?
You need to be tying up that shoe, Daniel.
Where's my other boot?
Let me see. I don't know, Maya. You should have been had your boots. Y'all go down there and
Mama, I don't got a book bag to put my shoes in.
put on your boots. Or carry your shoes in your head.
Harry, you can put them in my boots. I mean, my backpack.
Look, I don't care about none of that. I told y'all last night to get y'all shoes ready. I told y'all last night to have y'all coats ready by the front door. Y'all hard-headed kids. And ain't nobody been to school for 5 days. Y'all not supposed to be running late, and it ain't supposed to be all this chaos this morning.
I don't know where the red and black shoes at.
Let me see.
It's 7 o'clock. We're going to walk to school.
Yeah, y'all all gonna walk. And that shit sad. He can't fit them shoes, Doug. Them shoes is a size 11. He can't fit them. Y'all go down there and find the shoes, Doug. Just go ahead. Go ahead. All y'all, come on. Everybody just take their time. Y'all can't move no fast. Look, the Luke, move the stuff down there, Doug. No, she ain't got to go look nothing. You go find them shoes. Y'all, come on. Be quiet, Dylan. You crying for nothing. What? What?
He's talking about that cup.
Look, be quiet to go get his book bag. Y'all gonna be walking to school this morning. Everybody. Harry, get your ass down there and go help find them shoes in his book bag. I'm not fucking around with y'all. Y'all being fucking hard-headed. Now mama gotta throw her guns out. Y'all know some bullshit. Get on up, son. Go down there and help find his damn shoes. Y'all shouldn't even have to look for no shoes. What is y'all talking about? Now it make no sense. Now how did his shoes get in here? You put them in the dryer, Dylan.
My shoes is in there too.
This is shoes. Now we wouldn't have never found these shoes, y'all.
Mine went right to him. I was looking right over him.
Yeah, you always look over something, Doug. That's why you get yelled at. Come on here. Call the bus thing. We're gonna have to have the bus turn around. Here. Come on. Call ABC bus tunnel. Tell them we need the bus, the route to turn around. We've running late.
With the 604?
I think, what is it, 602 y'all or 604? 602 bus. Tell them we need that bus to turn around. Because we've running late this morning. Call ABC Transportation.
ABC Transportation.
Yeah. Good morning, y'all.
For ABC Transportation.
Yeah. Tell them we missed the bus. We need the bus to turn around. Kurt. Here, come on. Here, come on.
Okay.
Come on, come on. Put your feet in.
Okay.
Dylan. This for
from not listening to your
How
mother.
you know this yours?
This from not doing what I told y'all to do last night. I told each and every last one of y'all to get them
How you know
shoes and
this
put them by the
yours,
front
man?
door.
Y'all, 1 minute. Y'all, feel me?
Ain't the number they gave me.
945-8600.
This number I got 835.
945-8600. Let me see.
What?
What? He said what?
He's still crying about that cappuccino.
Give him some cappuccino, Doug.
It's right
And
there.
qu-
Hold on a minute.
Hey, y'all go get his book bag right now. Everybody go get his book bag.
Go back right here.
Put it
I
down.
have to get the whole thing.
You want a cup in it? You want a cup?
Ain't nobody answering. Come on, y'all. Let's go to walk.
Good morning. How you doing today? I'm doing great. My name is Monica Johnson. My key is Mr. Bus on Kirkwood. It's the hailing this morning. We was trying to see can the bus come back.
Okay, go ahead. Get some.
602. Get his book bag. Get his book bag. Where his book bag at? Doug, you gotta get his book bag, his coat, his stuff in there.
And his
His
backpack
hat
right
and his
over there to
stuff in there.
mine.
His gloves.
Mom's backpack right here.
Okay, give it
Okay,
here.
give it here. Give it here, mama.
No, this not his hat, y'all. Where's his hat at? This not. Oh, here you go. Get a brush for Dylan hair. Let me call back. Shut up. You don't even want your hair brushed.
Anybody brushing his teeth?
Nope, he need to be in there brushing it because I don't remember him brushing no teeth. Go in there and brush your teeth. You trying to drink some coffee. Good morning. Can I have the dispatch for Route 602? Thank you. Y'all all ready.
Give her that here. I know you're not
Y'all
gonna
think
get
y'all
it
ain't gonna be
there.
able to walk to no school.
Give her down here.
You can get ready for Jill. You can't get
Here,
ready.
you got one too.
Why are you worrying about me?
We going to get. We can have it for him.
That's the energy.
No,
Yes.
she not. They not answering dispatch number.
Yeah, we gonna have to walk.
Yeah. They'll be all right because they gonna quit being hard headed. Everybody still select. You drinking that cold stuff on your way out? Put that down, Desmond. You not supposed to go. Hurry up and drink it, and don't you complain. Look, Doug, if he complain on his way
Come
to
on, let him see
school,
right quick.
look, it's gonna be a problem. Nobody told you to be drinking that cold stuff on your way out the door. Here, the purpose of you drinking that other stuff for if you wasn't gonna do that. Why y'all kicking over this? Y'all go somewhere, Doug. You
I
got
didn't
your
do
big
it.
sloppy feet
I
knocking
didn't
and
do it.
walking
It was
all
already-
over
It
stuff.
was already kicked over.
Whatever.
Why would I kick it over if I seen it?
Hey Henry, not Henry, Doug. I'm looking at your feet on the residue.
What, mama? What?
It's that whole
But I just.
I wonder why Venus not answering this phone this morning.
That's all I'm doing.
She must not be at work because she don't ever not answer this
We the
phone.
ones late. Come on, y'all.
I
Let's
know.
go have to walk. Oh, damn, I gotta rinse this mouth off.
We
still.
really not that late. It was enough for her to turn around. She probably did turn around. I'm pretty sure she did.
Well, we're not out there, so it really don't matter, do it?
What if she didn't come yet?
She did come. Yes, is anybody in dispatch on Route 602? Is anybody at dispatch on Route 602? Okay.
I promise my body, yeah. It's in the text you just
We all messed up this morning. I ain't get a chance to rest, it's my fault.
Okay.
Come on.
Where's, go get his gloves. Somebody said they seen his gloves downstairs. Go get them.
Yeah, you had his gloves.
Go get his red gloves. Cause he need his gloves. Or he gonna have to put some socks on. Hopefully y'all bus driver come back, cause she know sometimes y'all run late, cause she know y'all go to school every day. So it ain't like she didn't come back. She did come back. Y'all just didn't come back out. Good morning, Miss Venus. How you doing? I'm doing great. The kids missed the bus on Route 602. I was trying to see if she's still in the area. Kirkwood and Stanley Halen. Okay.
Someone brought his gloves upstairs. I don't see him down there on the table where I placed them. How come they're not down there on the table?
Bro, she on the phone.
Everybody got their gloves? Huh? Get your gloves, Desmond. There goes some right here. Up under there. Up under this wagon. Where your gloves at, Daniel?
I only have one pair. Only one. But Daisy got my new ones. I
Yes, ma'am.
let Daisy get my new ones.
Yes, ma'am. We right here. 2 minutes. We at the bus stop. Send them out in 2 minutes. Don't send them out yet. She
It's
said
gonna
give
take
2
2 minutes
minutes
for us to get
to
to the
turn
corner.
around. Okay, I really appreciate you.
Here, you can use my gloves.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Girl, those is his gloves.
These
Bye.
are not his gloves. His gloves is,
As y'all know,
Why they
that
got
I
snow
call
on
them
them?
all the time.
What?
they was outside.
They was
Hey, y'all, come
outside.
on.
What make you think you want to put them cold ass
Look, give me his
gloves
gloves. She said don't go
on? Who's this
outside
in the
yet.
driveway?
Is that Mr. Nate?
Probably is. But we ain't gonna wait on Renee. Renee ain't gonna take y'all now. Shut the door, cause I already called the bus back.
Okay, what we shutting the door for? It's gonna take 2 minutes to
Because
get to
she
the corner.
said 2 minutes. She said don't come out the door yet. How far are we from the bus stop? I told her 2 minutes.
We about
She
to-
said don't come outside yet.
It's gonna take us 2 minutes to get to the corner.
She must gotta drop the other kids off, Doug, and then come back and go. Y'all go. Here, you want your gloves?
Dr. Pepper.
Come on, y'all. Open the door for my girl. What's going on, girl?
How did she not put you?
When she put something in my mailbox, come here, girl. My friend in the mailbox.
Hey, it's Miss Renee.
Yeah, this the morning. Good morning.
Come on, y'all. Go out the door.
They kind of wet.
You can get in the car.
You gonna take them? The bus coming back. We already called the bus back.
If the bus come back.
You gonna take them down to the bus stop?
I
To the
take the bus
school.
stop up to the school.
What you talking about? I just called the no, you not. You gonna get on the bus? I just called the bus back. Doug, you got a habit of doing that too. They gonna get back on the bus. Got stuff in here. We gonna get back in the bus. They gonna get back in the. They gonna get back. They gonna get on the bus because I just called Miss Venus to get that bus to come back, and I don't want her to think I'm full of junk when because I always call her. So they gonna get on that bus.
But they missed the bus.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they come. The bus coming back.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they all right.
All right, I'm out here. Did you get my text? My phone dead.
Nah, I might have got it. I'm on live, so I probably got it.
Yesterday.
Yes, no, I ain't checked it. So,
Got my water and my heat on.
oh, girl, go ahead, girl. Let's turn up on God. Ain't he good?
Why are you crying? Stop crying.
I'm out of here. Them gone. I'm out.
Y'all go ahead, friend. They gonna get on that bus. Y'all go ahead and get on the bus, Doug. I don't care about what you trying to do.
If the bus you gonna come back?
Yeah, it's coming back. Go get on it. Flat out. You know, like Doug do this all the time too, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He wanna always do the easy way out. And I'm sorry I gotta talk about the man, but some men is like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't like to struggle. You know what I'm saying? They don't like to see what the consequences gonna be. They just want everything to be shellac. You know what I'm saying? No. You gonna go get on that bus like I just called them to come back and get on. We ain't gonna be calling these people back and y'all ain't at the bus stop. This lady could have been going on to her next route. Y'all feel me? Huh? I'm just keeping it 100, y'all. Now I got one of these in the freezer. Now that's gonna be this one gonna be kinda too cold. You feel me? We ain't gonna be able to open that one up. And I don't even know why he bought this. This is how I know Doug. Hey y'all. Doug in stage 5 kidney failure. And I do have to holler at Doug sometime. You hear me? I do. You know what I'm saying? Because Doug just bought me these, and he know I just bought me a whole 30 case of pop yesterday. This is how, you feel me? This is what stage 5 kidney failure do. It also have him slow. Like, I can't describe it though. You'll have to look it up to know what I'm trying to say, but he don't know it. He not aware of it. They told me this in the support class. And certain things that he was going to be arguing with me about, like forgetful stuff, like that go on a lot. And I argue back with him, you know what I'm saying? But I know it's a part of his sickness, you know what I'm saying? So we is in that stage where Doug need to be advocating for a kidney. Because I can't give him one. I got my own under borderline health condition where I can't go through the surgery. You know what I'm saying? My organ probably good, but I probably won't heal after the surgery. You feel what I'm saying, huh? So it's certain reasons why the people around you can't give a kidney to. You know what I'm saying? It don't be that the people don't be trying to. You know what I'm saying? Because I was the first person I asked was, can I do it? You know, and they told me that due to my health issues, they wouldn't even going to take the risk. You know what I'm saying? So that part right there. But me personally, you know, I have to go through a lot. You know, and I think I did really well this morning. Let me give myself a pat on the back. Because, y'all, the morning don't really go that smooth. My mouth don't really be that intelligent. Y'all feel me? Yeah? It don't be all like that, you know what I'm saying? You can imagine, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was curving a few words, you know what I'm saying? But you can imagine some of the things I got to go through with all them getting ready, you know what I'm saying? And I sit here sometimes because what's going to happen today is that they not going to come home to them devices, right? Because we've been ready for school for 5 days. You hear me? They wasn't prepared, and this is what we was listening to. Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill, I had put him on the other morning, and he was talking about chaos. Yeah, he was talking about chaos in your life. You hear me? Chaos in the people life around you, and how that's not going to work out for you. You hear me? You got to have organization. I have my little table that I sit at right here, right? And I really want to show y'all this. Now that was a blooper. That was a blooper. Let's put that down. That was a blooper. You feel me? But I really want to show y'all my table, but it's a lot of grown folk stuff on the table. It ain't no crack though. You feel me? But this right here got to go. I got to clean this table off. You hear what I'm saying? I got to sweep, vacuum clean my area. You hear me? So when I get ready to do my content, you hear me? My mind will be literally free of clutter. You feel what I'm saying? Like for real. You know what I'm saying? So if your room is piling up, even though them clothes clean, and then it's the ones you didn't pick, and you keep throwing them over there on that chair, and you keep throwing them over there on that table, or you keep throwing them over there on that bin, you hear me? Get that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Today is the day. It's just to go hang all the stuff back up. And this time, try to hang up all the whites with the whites, all the red with the red, all the purple with the purple, so you can just go in your closet like, whoa, you feel me, huh? I'm just giving you an idea of what the hell I had to do, you know what I'm saying, huh? You got to clean up to get rid of chaos. You have to clean up to get money, prosperity, peace in your life. You hear me? You got to clean up, you know what I'm saying? So, this morning, gonna clean up. You know, I'm gonna throw on my radio, you know what I'm saying? You know, some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Some sexy red, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw that on. I'm gonna clean up what the kids should have did yesterday. And I'm gonna make myself feel better for 7 hours. You hear me? 7 long hours of my house looking like it ain't got no kids. You feel me? Just for 7 hours, you hear me? Huh? And then when 2:30, 2:40 come, I just, damn, it's already time. You know. But I thank the teachers. I thank all teachers all around the world. They got to deal with anybody badass kids. You hear me? I ain't talking about just my people. I'm talking about all kids is hard-headed, disrespectful, and bad, and especially when they get a certain age. You feel me, huh? And for them teachers to put up with some of the stuff we got to put up with, and they ain't even they mamas, so you can imagine how they disrespecting them teachers for real, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I used to, I used to always be like, they need to go to school, but I know them teachers need a break too. You know what I'm saying? They need a break from our kids too, you know what I'm saying? But I really thank them because out of 7 to 6 hours a day, they them kids' parents. Them kids is in them people's hands. Y'all feel me, huh? So we got to give it up to them. And I don't think they getting enough money. Do y'all think that they getting enough money out here? I don't think teachers getting enough money. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I should open up this. Yeah, look, it's still kind of tight. You know, you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I open it, it's going to have a disaster. You feel me? It's going to be a disaster. Y'all got y'all some cold to drink this morning? Well, for the person that was in my comments talking about Auntie need to stop smoking crack. No, I need to stop smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't even my choice of drug. You know what I'm saying? I wish that they would take the coca leaf and throw it out the garbage. But that marijuana, that burnt up my brain cells a long time ago. Do you hear what I'm telling you, huh? I wish that they never invented the greener green, you know? The greener green smell like greener green. You can't put the greener green out. You just... I'm telling you, on everybody blocks, Doug, don't you? What? You just smell greeny green coming out of people's house. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that Brooklyn cooking broccoli? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got growth houses on everybody block now. You know that smell that you done smelt all year and down year from in that little area. That's where it's at. You feel me, huh? That's where it's at. You hear me, huh? Because I don't get it twisted. People doing all kind of stuff out here to make money. Yeah, people doing stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Motown, where it goes down.
Look, we was talking about Rick, White Boy Rick, because if y'all don't know, Doug and White Boy Rick used to be really close back in the days. And I think what it is that, see, when your friend go to jail, which was White Boy Rick and Doug was really close, you feel me? But when that man got in trouble, a lot of his supposed to be close friends, they just wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm just going to keep it real. You know, even on my baby daddy behalf, you know what I'm saying? I asked him, you know what I'm saying? You ever wrote the man a kite? Did you ever try to put any $2, $1, 50 cents, $100 on the man book? I'm just saying. You know, his sister, you know, hung out with us a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's no reason for you not to have contact. You feel me? I'm just keeping it real, you know. But Doug's stories be good. You hear me? But Doug, he ain't like that. He is straight gangster. You feel me? He ain't gonna talk about his run-ins. He ain't gonna talk about his duels out there in the streets, you know. And I believe that if he tell the stories right, they'll be very interesting to listen to. You feel what I'm saying? See, Doug don't know how to tell a story. Yeah. Somebody said, bye, Felicia. It's okay. Because Felicia was at the table with me too. Yeah. Felicia, they used to come through too. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Yeah. Look, if Doug had the type of heart, I'm just keeping it real, and the nerves that I have, he'd be a bigger social media influencer than I would be. I'm just telling you that, but he not, you know what I'm saying? But if he did, because usually when me and Doug go live together, and especially on my Facebook audience, seem like they always want to talk to Doug on my live. You feel me? But not me. Okay, I'm just keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I be hating a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I feel a little jealous twinge, you know what I'm saying? Like, this man ain't that smart, you know what I'm saying? But, some people think he's very smart. I just think that he's carrying the head for nothing. You feel me? You say Michael Jackson and Tupac are banging at your door? Look, let me tell you something. If them motherfuckers knocking at your door, you better leave them out there. You better not open up that door. Because that means it's your time. Yeah. Okay? Yeah, you better leave them outside. You better not open up the door for Michael Jackson and Tupac. I ain't opening up the door for them. Okay? I ain't opening up the door for them. Okay? Look, I am a social media influencer no matter what your little heckling ass saying. Let me screenshot your stuff. I look at your stuff on your social media platform. Matter of fact, let me go bring it up for everybody to see. Nah, let's go on my computer, baby. Let's bring you up. Now, if I bring you up on your social media platform, okay, and your stuff better be banging more than mine. While you talking about I'm not a social media influencer, when I have over 28.5 thousand followers on TikTok. I just got a payment for that. When I have over 19,000 followers on Facebook, I got $1 for that this month because I ain't been active. And I got over 14,000 followers on Instagram. Still counting, they moving today. I got a whopping almost 17,000 subscribers on my YouTube. I got over 1,000 subscribers on Newsbreak. You feel me? Yeah. That's how much I'm going. Let me enlighten you on my social media influence. I'm on Newsbreak. Social media buzz is on Newsbreak. You feel me? So don't tell me that I'm not a social media influencer. I'm just not an influencer for your style. You feel me? Everybody needs some type of influence going on. You hear me? I'm the person to tell you that you can win. You hear me? I'm the person that can tell you that no matter what you have done in your life, it's still a possibility for you to become that first millionaire in your family and that first person. Matter of fact, let me type something else. Let me show you what I'm doing. Matter of fact, let me show you how I get down. Let me show you what you can do for me. Let me show you. Don't go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. Wait a minute. I'm Googling myself. I'm going to show you how to Google myself. Google me too when I find it.
You ain't got nothing to prove.
Yes, I do. I don't prove nothing. I'm having fun. What is you talking about? Huh? I'm just, I'm showing what I'm doing. So let's turn around. Let's turn this around, y'all. So everybody that comes on here that don't know. See, I had to type my own stuff in. So for people that want to Google me, you can Google me. I'm all up in here. See, I am a social media influencer. I just want to let y'all know this. Like, I ain't got no time to be lying for that. See, you can find me. You hear me? Look, you can Google me. You can Google me. There I go right there. You can Google me right here. And guess what? Bam! Let's talk about this. Bam! Okay? You can even get you a book. You can order my book today. You hear me? You can order my book today that's been published since what? Y'all feel me? I'll make residual income on this platform. You hear me? I have not been doing nothing. I'm just showing y'all. This is what y'all girl do. You can Google me. So don't tell me what I'm doing. You hear me? Huh? This is what I do. I do this. I do this. And I can help you get you your own your own book. You know what I'm saying? But you can Google your girl. You hear me? See that? Author. I am a damn author. I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. That just feel. Look, I be forgetting that I got this title. You feel me? Yeah, I'm an author. I'm all up on there. I'm also, I ain't gonna go with that business, but I'm an Amazon influencer. You feel me? I am an Amazon influencer as well. You know what I'm saying? I actually got my own Amazon shop. I just don't use it, and I don't know how to use it. You feel me? I need to start, you know what I'm saying? But if you click my bio link on any of my social media platforms, you can go to mainly everything that I do. My Facebook groups that I do coaching in, all kind of stuff. You know, I have actually helped a few people get their social media niche together. And I used to do coaching. You know, I used to do coaching where you could pay me quarterly. You feel me? So I had a course where you do for 90 days, you know what I'm saying, and you paid me quarterly. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people used to think that I was losing out on that. But I guess let's keep it real. That $397 every 3 months, that was really nice. You know what I'm saying? I was $397 every 3 months when you wanted to, you know, because there's a lot of things, you know, becoming a social media platform or building a platform, you know, and it don't take no one day. I can't give you a webinar in one day and say that you're going to be this influencer and you're going to get the information. You feel me? I can give you the information, but there's a lot of people that need to learn how to use the information. You feel what I'm saying? See, you can be a person that give out resources like Peach McIntosh. You feel me? McIntyre. She actually just went viral again on some stuff, going to the bank, getting $25,000 out, probably her tax money, and going to pay her baby daddy child support. Y'all know that girl is telling the lie, right? Y'all know she lying, right? I hope y'all do. That girl ain't wouldn't pay her baby daddy child support. Because my baby daddy owed child support, and I'm not paying it. And that's just it. I'm not paying shit. And that's just it. Whatever he had done and whatever he had before me, he got to take care of that business. Y'all hear what I'm telling y'all? You feel me? But if you order my book, they said that it'll reach you by February the 1st. You feel me? Matter of fact, as a matter of fact, 1 minute. One dang on minute, y'all. 1 minute for a minute. 1 minute, y'all. I'm so glad we up this morning enjoying each other. You can cash app me. Cash app tag Spicy41. SPICY41. You can tag me, well, you can cash app me $40. You hear me? With your address. Yeah, that's all I need is your name and your address so it can be shipped. But I don't usually talk about it no more. And I don't do everything that I got going on. So it came up this morning. So you can also, bam, order these, because y'all know y'all girl don't be playing. I've been had these books. I used to sign them. Y'all feel me? And I keep some in the house. So people that really want my book, I can sign it and, write you a little, note or whatever. And you can have my original book from me, not from Amazon. Because if you get it from Amazon, you can't get no signature. You feel what I'm saying? But it's okay. It's okay. But if you order it from me, you can get a little detailed description of me in there. A little handwritten note to yourself. You feel me? So I do got, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. I had 10. Okay? So that means 4 people throughout this year, I think, ordered these books and got it autographed and stuff and shipped out to them. And I charged them $40 because some of the books was like $15 to ship. You feel me? I think some of it was $15 to ship. I think to Florida, they was $15 to ship. To Georgia, I think it was, I want to say it was cheaper to go to Georgia for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, y'all girl do it big. You know what I'm saying? I break out with some income on this you feel me, huh? I break out. I had somebody right now asking me to go into business with them. And if I go into business again from what I started off with, that means I got to learn a new company. I got to learn a new compensation plan. I got to learn new energy. You feel me? For real. And I probably got to invest into, whatever that's going to be working. You feel what I'm saying? So I haven't really took a plunge towards building another business yet, y'all. So just pray for me, y'all. I just ain't found that drive, to do social media and to be trying to sell some products. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm doing now. I'm trying to hold the audience. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, communicate with my audience, connect with my audience. So I ain't got time to be talking about go get you some, you know what I'm saying? Nah, we ain't on that level yet, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, I've been going through my own health journey, and I do got things on my TikTok now, on my TikTok shop. If y'all go on my TikTok, I got things that I have actually brought off the TikTok shop that I will earn commission off of, that I'm doing on my journey, my health journey. Like, I used to have a really bloated stomach, like really bloated, like looking like I was pregnant bloated, right? So I started taking the Lab Probonics. That's for postbonics, prebonics, all that. You feel me? And it's good. You hear me? It's called Biomine, the Lab. I think it's called, I don't know, y'all. I don't feel like going to get it either because it's not nothing that I'm trying to, sell or nothing in my video, but I've been doing things, And then another thing, y'all, that I want to leave y'all with is when you are getting older, you are losing collagen and you are losing vitamin D3. Them are something that we don't make up. We don't make them up as we get older. We lose them. You feel me? So some of them things, and people don't know, we do need to add supplements in our life, like vitamin D. Vitamin D keep you from being fatigued and stuff like that. You hear me? And also, vitamin D can make you very angry. It can mess with your mental. People don't tell you that. If your vitamin D level is low, you can be a mood swinger. or you can be just not a happy person to be around. You feel what I'm saying? So some people need to go get them type of things checked out because you don't feel your vitamin D low. You don't be aware of it, okay? So that part right there. And keeping your gut clean. I learned this through my health journey. It keep a lot of things from brewing up in you. Now the kids be coughing and sneezing and stuff. But while they doing that, I be with them live probiotics and I be with my little detox tea and flushing that out. Because if I do come across anything, I want to, it to come out the other way. You feel me? So keeping your colon clean can also keep you possibly not facing a lot of flus and colds and stuff. I'm just keeping it real on what I do. You know what I'm saying? I be feeling under the weather with fatigue because I got my own personal reasons on why I shouldn't be feeling fatigued. No way. You feel me? But other than that, COVID haven't struck us that many times in this house, have it, Doug? No, I've been really keeping the colon clean. You know what I'm saying? With the kids too, I get them some detox tea too. You feel what I'm saying? I had a lot of testimonies with that detox. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm about to tell y'all a really testimony that I had, and I'm not doing this product no more, but it's making me thinking maybe I need to start doing it again. But my daughter, I don't know what happened. I don't even know, y'all. Look, this story crazy, too. My daughter, she was like around, maybe 6, Doug? Anyway, she said she had noodles in the toilet, And she said the noodles was moving. And I'm like, what is you talking about? Ain't no noodles moving. Maybe they just hit the water. You hear me? So she had this little pink spot on the back of her pants, and I'm like, what is that? Because I know she like 7. That's not supposed to be happening, but it could happen. You feel me? So she goes in there, and she used the bathroom. She said, Mama, them worms they tearing my butt up. And I'm like, what worms? You know what I'm saying? So I go to look. Y'all, my daughter had pinworms in her I mean, they was, I don't even know. I don't even know how she got them, y'all, because, the kids on this block is a lot of different nationalities. They be eating out of each other's house. Like, they be doing stuff. You feel me? But I don't know how she got it. But anyway, it was scary to see. And it scared her, and it scared me most definitely. You feel me? So, in the meantime of me trying to get her to emergency, y'all feel what I'm saying? They gonna tell me that I was supposed to scoop the stuff up and bring it to them. No, I wasn't. I wasn't about to. I flushed it. You feel me? And then, so what I did was go in there and get, because I remember hearing a lady said she had a tapeworm and that she had drunk that tea that I was talking about, and she seen the tapeworm come out. But I, didn't really think nothing of it. So I went on and fixed her some of that tea. Y'all hear me? Fixed it really strong. I made her drink it, you know what I'm saying? So the next time she used the bathroom, y'all, they was like dead. Like they wasn't moving. You hear me? But when we went to the emergency room, they told me, and this the truth. They told me that they didn't know where that type of stuff come from. They didn't have no type of information on how people get pinworms. They had medication that was tested over in other countries, but never on humans. But we can take this medicine if we wanted to. I looked at them people like, is y'all for real? Y'all gonna really tell us that y'all never gave this medicine to the humans, but we can? I said, well, no, thank you. You hear me? Well, no, thank you. I gave, because they said that it was highly contagious too, y'all. This is a true story. They said pinworms was highly contagious, and wherever she picked them up at, she had to wipe them off something and wipe them across her mouth. That's what they said, and they went down there. This is exactly what they said, and that's making me crawl by thinking about it, but it happened. You hear me? And people don't talk about real stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, me personally came home, cleaned up my house and everything. And I gave everybody, didn't I, Doug?
Mhm.
Everybody had to drink that detox tea. Everybody. Y'all feel me? And we all drunk that tea. And we ain't never seen them and never looked back again. But I really want to know where it came from. So we would never come in contact with that again. You hear me? Huh? So what I figured, this is my theory, is when she was that young, she was sitting on her pot. This is my theory. And she touched the stool while she was on the pot and put it in her mouth. That's all I could think of, y'all. I can't think of no other type of way. You know what I'm saying? This the only way, like, you know, because kids. I hate when they ring my phone, y'all. And I hope that I caught back up, and I hope that y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Wait a minute. They probably can't hear me, Doug. Doug, see if they can hear me. I doubt it, because when my phone ring, that's why I got to go live on this thing.
Hey, what my furnace at?
Y'all can hear me? I got a heart. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. Okay. And say, we can hear me. It said, what would you do if your family won the lottery and didn't help you? Okay, look. What they supposed to be helping me with?
Hey, what you do with my furnace?
Like, for real. No, Doug, this is a good question. Look, I used to think, me personally being an enabler, I used to think when I had got hold to a certain amount of money and stuff like that, that I am supposed to share with my family. I did used to think that. I used to be a person that shared a generous amount with my family until I started getting backlash like, do I owe you something? Or I don't have it? Or what did you do with this? You know what I'm saying? I started getting stuff like that, and that stuff started making me tough. You hear me? So I stopped being so generous with my winnings, with my blessings. You know what I'm saying? You know, I still share though, but to a certain extent. You hear me? So if somebody you know hit the lottery, you feel me, and they don't share, you got to think about it. They probably been playing this lottery number for over 5 years for $20 straight, $20 box. And they just hit the lottery for maybe $5,000, maybe $10,000. That ain't nothing but a dent of their money back. You hear what I'm saying, huh? A lot of people that play the lottery is in debt already before they play the lottery. A lot of people that play the lottery got a bill at the store. When they hit the lottery, half of that has been going to the store. I'm just telling you what my life has been. You know what I'm saying? You know, but a lot of family members is not gullible like that. A lot of family members is not enabling you to spend their money. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you like me and your brother went to the store, I'm going to tell y'all right. He went to the store and he played your lottery number. And you told him to play it for a certain amount. But he decided to put another $1 on it. And it comes. And your brother think he supposed to get half. That's not how it go. Because nobody asked you to put an extra $1 on my lottery number. You should to put the number for yourself. I'm just telling you what I went through. And right now today, my brother think that I got over on him. Because I hit the lottery and he went to play it and he put an extra $1 on it. But I didn't ask him to. They didn't ask you to. Nah, good looking, you know. But I did give him a few dollars. But he thought that he was entitled to half the money. Half the money. When I was already playing my number. Without half his money. Without half of his dime. You hear what I'm telling you? Huh? So you beefed it up. You feel me? To help me out. Was I wrong for that? Yeah, some people going to say I was, but I don't think I was. Because I didn't ask him to put an extra $1 on the number. But if you been helping this person play their lottery all year, and they don't give you a dime of it, all hell gonna break loose. You feel me? Yeah, you call me for $5 or $10 to play your lottery during the year, and you hit, and you don't give me nothing, then that's a whole lot of things. You hear what I'm saying? Huh? But if I ain't never helped nobody play the lottery, if I ain't never walked to the store and played their lottery, you know what I'm saying? Run and played at the last minute, then I don't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got to put in your work to be able to take out. My grandma told me that. And I tell my kids that. You have to put in to take out. Now, if you ain't never used that to nobody, use it this week. You hear me? Them kids come and asking for stuff, and you know you just gave them to them, or they asking for stuff, they not doing their chores, say, if you don't put in, you can't take out. You hear me? And mean that shit. Y'all hope y'all can hear me, because y'all know y'all girl is on the road. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Huh? I hope y'all can hear me. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, because it seems like my hot box is starting to get... What time is it? It's 7:51. Well, between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock, the hot box do get the, banging out, you know what I'm saying? You know, people be wanting me to get them that inspiration early in the morning, because I got a few friends, you know what I'm saying, that's well off, put way past me, but they still like for me to, encourage them, to do their best, you know what I'm saying? Encourage them to do more out here. You know what I'm saying? Even if you making 3,000, 4,000 a week, it's still more out here to be done. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think that, that's a good, placement. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got children like I do. I have 7 kids, 6 boys and 1 girl. 6 kids is at home. But guess what? I took the kids. We was going to go out to eat, right, Doug? Mm-hmm. And Doug, I wanted to go to Red Lobsters, because the kids, we all like that kind of stuff. But Doug, like, no, we ain't going to no damn Red Lobsters. That bill going to be about $400-$500, you know what I'm saying? So I decided that we going to go do a good Chinese food restaurant. We all like Chinese. That's something that we do in our family. We like the Chinese food. So we ended up going to this Chinese food restaurant, and I spent a couple of dollars. Every time I go, though, we spend 60 or more, right? Mm-hmm. And easily. Or more, shit. No, it'd be more. Like, so. Okay, y'all, let me get my story out. So this particular time we spent $180, because I had to get 3 large shrimp fried rice, and then we got to have extra shrimps in there. We have to have 2 a la steaks, because the kids don't like a la steak. Whatever, they don't like pepper, so I had to have 2 of them, 1 pepper steak, 1 egg foo young, you feel me, 1 garlic spare ribs, and we had to have them egg rolls, you feel me, a little bit of everything. So my mom called me while I was in the midst of making the order. So my mom was like, oh, I should be out there, because we kind of far from our family. And I'm like, well, we thought you was going to come out here, but you ain't out here, whatever. So the phone hang up, y'all. The phone ring, like, ring, ring, ring. I asked the phone, my son, like, Ma, is there some left? Is it? Now, he 31 years old, y'all. And he like about a long ways away from us. But guess what? He was willing to take a Uber. Do you hear me, Doug? Out here to get him a plate of this Chinese food with us. You feel me? So, look, sometimes making memories with your family and stuff like that can bring out jokes, and it can bring out, laughter later on. My son was serious, though. He was serious. So I was like, if there ain't no Chinese food restaurant over there, he's like, I ain't got no money, I gotta go to work. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna send you a couple dollars to go get y'all some Chinese food. He like, well, where we gonna go get us some from? Like that, because he know where I went. And I'm like, well, you better call your uncle to take you on, 7 Mile of Van Dyke, because in Detroit, they got a nice one, a little bit nice one on 7 Mile of Van Dyke. My son hurried up and hung up the phone, y'all. I don't know if he got his Chinese food, though, but that's just something that I wanted to tell y'all, even though my children are all in the house, they still all in the house. You feel me? My son then got this message from his grandmother and they called us like, y'all over there doing it big without me. Like, no, this is just this is just something that we was doing, you know what I'm saying? We wanted to go out to eat for Christmas, you know what I'm saying? But we wasn't financially ready to go out for Christmas. So I promised them that I was gonna take them to Red Lobsters, in the new year. And we ain't gonna get there right away, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get there, just put it out there in the air, me and the kids. I'm gonna take them one day to Red Lobster, somewhere I've been hundreds of times, but they feel like that they need to get there. You feel what I'm saying, huh? And they don't have a kid set. They do have a kid set, but my kids like to eat grown folks meals. You feel me? I don't need the kid set. But them the type of things that I have built with my children. We love Chinese food together, and we love them seafoods. Them seafood things, we love that, you know what I'm saying? Like, all my kids, you know what I'm saying? So, everything that I like, my kids like. Doug don't eat pork, So, we got a mixture of finicky eating people in the house, though, but I eat pork, you know what I'm saying? But lately, since when you have a significant other that don't eat pork kind of be like secondary in the house.
Oink, oink.
Look, y'all, Doug is a mess. I was cooking some sausages one day, them Bob Evans sausages, y'all. Now, if you don't believe me, cook them. So when you cooking your sausages, put them in there. The little link ones, the long ones, the link ones. You can hear them squealing. They be like, they be squealing. You hear me? And Doug brought that to my attention one day, talking about, look at your meat just squealing and shit. So I'm like, and the meat was squealing, y'all. The meat was squealing. You feel me? I'm like, oh my God, my meat really is squealing. You feel me? So if you ain't never cooked the pork sausage, cook that pork sausage and listen to it. It squeals. You feel me? I heard it. Now, this ain't the first time neither. I done did it another time. You know what I'm saying? But every time you cook a pork sausage, you can hear it squeal. For real. It be like, it be squealing like. Doug, why do the meat do that?
I don't know, man.
I'm talking about why is the pork squealing like that though when you cooking it?
It's actually sizzling,
Oh,
but it sounds like,
it's squealing.
yeah, it sounds like they're in pain.
It sound like it's in
Sound like
pain.
it.
You
Sound
feel
like
what I'm
it's
saying?
in
Good morning, huh? Is Doug vegan?
No.
Nope. He won't
I eat
eat.
a lot of turkey products.
And that,
Turkey, chicken, and fish.
but guess what, y'all? That's gout. You hear me? Eating a lot of turkey and stuff like that, you can build up gout. Y'all feel me? And if you don't know what gout is, remember, everybody that hate Chris, remember his father used to always, eat up that meat and wasn't supposed to it. Then he couldn't walk, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because that meat, that uric acid in that meat was just not good for him. If you eat a lot of pork, you can, not a lot of pork, if you eat a lot of meat, period. But a lot of turkey on top of that, it can form gout. Y'all feel me? It can form gout. You feel me? We all want our reputation. We all want it. You feel me? Look. What I do want to try, have anybody ever tried the jackfruit made like chicken, jerk chicken or whatever? You know what I'm saying? It's a jerk chicken. Why you don't go to the store, boo? Why you don't go to the store? To get you you ain't got no money to get you no buy? I said, why you ain't got with the brown paper? Why you ain't got no money to buy that? Huh? Oh, boy, go somewhere. I love you, son. Just give me a minute. Yeah, look, these conversations. That's one of my oldest sons, y'all. He like 23, you know what I'm saying? It's time for his ass to get out. I love my baby though, But have you ever had the jackfruit? I have actually seen a lot of people make it this year. And I'm gonna go buy me some jackfruit. We gonna get the jackfruit. I'm gonna get the jackfruit this week. I'm gonna get it this week.
We gonna hit Walmart this morning.
Walmart.
Yeah, we need a couple of things.
We don't need nothing. You wanna go to Walmart, Doug?
We need a couple of things.
Go to Walmart, Doug.
I want you to go with me.
I'm not going to Walmart with you, Doug. I don't want to go to the store with Doug.
Right. Why do I want to go to Walmart with you? Because
Exactly.
You want me to stand by the basket, hold the basket.
Yeah, because you just supposed to stand there and
Since we
push.
on the topic.
Yeah, that's yeah. When
She don't want me to leave the side of the basket like I'm gonna go get lost in the store.
he do.
Controlling ass woman.
That's not the truth, y'all.
Crazy woman.
No, that's not true. Doug is hard-headed like
I
the
don't
kids.
doubt the love that she has for me, which is unconditional. But this woman is crazy.
No, I'm not.
She's out to lunch and she ain't never coming back.
Look, y'all, I just want Doug to push the basket. If he not spending no money, I don't need Doug to be walking all around the store. I don't need him to be going to get stuff and add to my bill.
Like I'm some child.
You is.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm 56 years old.
Look,
she want me to
look,
stay by
look
the
at it.
basket.
Read that. Read that, say.
I was wondering if after all these
Nah.
years you like what oh just stay with the crackhead. Hell no.
Look, I tried to tell him because when he leave the cart, first off, we can't find the cart. Second off, Doug going to get stuff that I ain't even got to yet. He take my organization off. You know what I'm saying? He had me threw off. I forgot what I supposed to get when he come with stuff that we ain't supposed to have. You know what I'm saying? See, remember, Doug don't eat pork, right? So it's a lot of other stuff that Doug don't eat with us. So if we got a budget of $100 in the store, and I'm talking about cash money, Doug want $50 to go on what he want, and then he want me to spend the $50, the other $50 in the house. But that ain't how I go. You can get a good $15 worth of shit that you like out of $100. You hear me? And that's it. The rest of the money is for the kids. You feel me? And that's what I eat what the kids eat. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes I can't even cook what I want to cook because I got to eat what they eat. You feel what I'm saying, huh? So I just nibble off their little stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it don't be all that, you know what I'm saying? But like I told Doug, I'ma stop buying processed food for them. You feel me? Like, cause they got a habit. They'll get them big old 7-pound bag of fries. They'll get them chicken nuggets. You feel me? And they'll eat them all week. And I cook dinner. You hear me? Dinner will go bad. Be in the refrigerator for 2 or 3 days. You hear me? Excuse me. And then they'll turn around and say it ain't no food. Just like they doing now. They saying it ain't no food. But if I go show y'all my deep freezer and if I show y'all my refrigerator, you'll be like, Doug, what is you talking about? So what kind of food we don't have, Doug?
You know, just the basic stuff that we snack throughout the day. Chicken tenders, French fries, the fish fillets that I like.
Processed food. And Doug not supposed to have processed food. When you
My
got
favorite
stage
bread.
5 kidney failure, you supposed to stay away from processed foods
favorite
and eat
bread.
more food at home.
These meals are prepared at home.
Look, Doug is from the worldly world. Look, y'all, Doug is 10 years older than me, okay? Doug used the coca leaf way before I knew about it. Now, Doug didn't use it because Doug had a man of his own.
I've been clean since '97, by the way.
So what, Doug? But Doug let a fine wine turn him into it. You hear me? The girl was fine. You know, she still is fine. And she's my friend, you know. But she influenced Doug to do some things in his life that Doug probably ain't too happy about. You hear me? I remember when Doug told me when she came home, she was young, beautiful, beautiful girl. She told Doug, these is my rocks. And if you want some rocks, you got to go get your own. You hear me? See, people, you don't know how people get into their lifestyle. You hear me? Huh? Doug want to keep up with this fine woman. You hear me? So he did what she did. That's how far as I'm concerned. Because there wasn't no other way, right, Doug? You was keeping up with her, right?
Yeah.
See? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And let's just keep it real. I have watched this woman make niggas go around her like hound dogs, don't they?
Yeah.
They be following her around like hound dogs. She is a nice looking woman, nice body and all, you know what I'm saying? Just an ugly personality. You hear me? Look, they say congratulations on your journey, Doug. And you know, Doug journey was different from mine. You hear me? Doug, women been Doug downfall. You feel me? If it wasn't for a woman, Doug probably would have never got clean, right?
You said what?
If it wasn't for no woman, you probably would have never got clean, right?
If it wasn't for a woman, I wouldn't have got clean.
Yeah, because that girl called the police on you, and you went to jail for 5 years.
Well, see, all that happened before. Well, no, because I was already on the decline using drugs when I got caught. Because had I not been using drugs,
You wouldn't have never got
I
caught.
wouldn't have never got caught. Because I started getting high on my own supply, and I started slipping.
Yeah, okay, so let me tell y'all about how Doug. Okay, so Green Ass, that's what we call her. We gonna call her Green Ass today too. Green Ass is a light-skinned woman with nice, pretty green eyes, nice, pretty yellow skin, nice, shapely body that people is paying for. These is paying for what Greenie got, right, Doug?
What she was born with.
What she was born with. So Doug was head over heels in love with this young lady since middle school. You hear me? Huh? But see,
Yeah.
I'm dark skinned, but I'm what you saying? You feel me? Huh? Huh? So, you know, okay? Because the curves ain't, you know. Okay. Well, so anyway, me and Greenie, we something alike, but not alike. You hear me? So when I first met Green Eyes, I didn't know nothing about no Doug. Let me tell y'all, okay? When I first met Doug came over to a trap that I was at in a U-Haul. And he brought this man to drop him off because Doug was the man. He, you know, people working for him. So I guess at this time, and when I think about it, Doug was getting rid of homeboy. So he dropped him off at my trap. I didn't know Doug at the time. But the guy that he was in the car with, J. Cool, I was really cool with J. Cool. And Doug was like, that's his nephew, you hear me? So he brought Doug into the trap that day. And I was clowning J. Cool, right? Because J. Cool, it was around the third. J. Cool didn't get broke. But when J. Cool had money, you know what I'm saying, all the HOEs used to turn him against me. You feel me, huh? So when the last time I had seen J. Cool, he was broke and hanging out with our girls. You feel me? So when I seen J. Cool again, he come in the door with Doug and these bottles on the 3rd of the month. So I'm roasting. You hear me? And Doug, like, you know, I like her, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to come back and see you. But I just thought Doug was just lying, which Doug was lying because he didn't come back and see me, right? So Green Eyes, come to find out, I did not know that Doug and Green Eyes had history. This was her nigga since they was in middle school together. But Green Eyes always did her thing. You know, Doug always let her do her thing too, you know. So they ain't together at this time neither. You know, at the time. They not together. She got her own man, whatever. But Green Eyes still had a way with Doug. You feel what I'm saying? You know. Nah, can't you hear me? Did I come in now?
Yeah.
Okay, now I came in. Okay, now I know how to do it, y'all. Y'all feel me? Huh? Cause I did not want to end this live, y'all feel me, and then go
Great
back.
save.
You hear me? So y'all, let's get back on Green Ass, y'all. So, when I first came to the streets, Green Ass was one of my first customers. You feel me? She was one of the people that was telling me that the stuff that I was getting wasn't no good. And that the people was, you know, she was cool. But you could tell Green Eyes ain't no joke. You could tell she light skinned, but behind them eyes, it was some stuff behind them eyes. You hear me? And then she just wasn't no joke. You feel what I'm saying? I was gonna say that. So Doug left that day. And me and Doug didn't think nothing else of each other no more. Right, Doug? Or did you think about me?
Of course I did.
Oh, you did? Ah, yeah, because Henry told me that. Henry said, don't bring that man back to my house no more. That man is in love with you. And I told him, what you talking about, Doug? Doug not thinking about me just like that, y'all. And I was on the ziggity boom. But that man told me, he said, don't bring that man back to my house no more. Y'all feel me? So anyway, me and Doug, I didn't think about Doug no more. Cause what the fuck, you know. But anyway, I don't even know what he was thinking about. But I wasn't thinking about Doug no more. And it was just a nigga that came in, dropped some drama off at my crib. You hear me? So did you move in down the street, Doug? At that time, was you moving in the neighborhood?
Yeah, I was moving on August.
Okay, now I did not know Doug was supposed to be the man. Now I didn't even know Doug had some stuff on him when he came in that house that day.
I think
You
I
hear
was
me?
moving from
Huh?
Loretto to
Because if
August.
I would have knew then, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't even know that that's what his MO was. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, he just a clean man, and I knew he didn't use. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I knew he didn't use, you know. So, me and Green Eyes, we hung out. She treacherous too, y'all. You know, like I love her, you know, and some things happened to my girl out there. But we used to hang out before I knew Doug, you know what I'm saying? So one day me and her we got low on cash, and she said she was going by Doug's house. I didn't even know Doug's name, but I had seen his face, y'all remember, prior about a couple of months before at another trap. And she was like, I'm about to go down to Doug's. And she was like, my baby daddy. And I'm like, your baby daddy. But come to find out, her and Doug baby, it was born, still born. So unfortunate. I would have loved to see how that baby really looked, you know what I'm saying? Because it would have been a gorgeous, you know, son or daughter, you know. But the baby didn't make it. And me personally, I just want to hang out and give me another hit, you know what I'm saying? You know, so I tag along with her, you know what I'm saying? And we get down to Doug's house, and Doug had a nice house, and this is Doug slanging out of there or whatever. And I didn't even know that it was going down like that, you know, down there. So I was interested in, you know, what's going on at this house. So when we got in there, Green Eyes, you know what I'm saying? She a trip, you know what I'm saying? She came down there. This is how she came in there. Doug and his baby mama was in the room sleep, and we was in the living room, and Green Eyes kept saying, Doug, 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 you know. And this man got a whole woman, you hear me, young woman, and kids. Green Eyes kicked the motherfucking the bedroom door that Doug, kids, and everybody was in. She kicked the damn door in, like kicked it in and told him, didn't I tell you to come here? Like, I didn't even know what was all that about, you know what I'm saying? She did kick that door. That's what made you come out talking that shit. But she still made you come out. And Doug, let's just keep it real. Greenie did a lot of stuff to you that you never did bug back. Because I know why. Greenie would have had everybody up in there check cash. You hear me? Like, for real. Doug didn't really mess with Doug lying. He ain't get raw with Greenie. And let's just keep it real. Angel didn't ever get raw with Greenie neither. I thought about that. Greenie was a little boss around you until I got with him. You hear me? Until I got with him. You hear me? But anyway, she was in there. Doug was the man. She told him that she needed some stuff. I remember that stuff. And Doug was like, I ain't got it. She was like, you can get it from my mama. This is how good they get along. So she's like, you could call her, you know, whatever. So Doug know that the girl lying, I think. I don't know. But Doug give her what she wanted, right? Soon as Greenie got what she wanted, she said, Sweet Pea, you ain't getting nothing I got. Doug, Sweet Pea, Doug. You hear me, huh? And that's how me and you met officially, right?
Yeah.
Huh? The Greenie. You have forgot about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's why he said that. But that's how we met officially, through Green Eyes. We met through J. Cool, but we didn't exchange names like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, we did.
I didn't give you my name, did I?
Yeah, I took y'all to the store that day. It was you and Sue and somebody else in the U-Haul.
Oh, yeah, I did sit.
T-Bell was in the back.
Oh, yeah, I did just sit on the middle of your drive, Chef, didn't I?
T-Bell was in the back.
I didn't even know he was in the back. It was a man that was in the U-Haul in the backyard, scandalous in the motherfucker. But I didn't even know he was back there. But that ended up becoming my ace spoon coon, y'all. Feel me? My ace. You feel me? Like, for real. But that's how me and Doug start breaching contracts. That's how me and Doug start sneaking. That's how we start. That's how I start going down there and I say turning Ricks. Turning Ricks, you feel me? I used to go to the store for Doug for 4 packs of Annihilators. Y'all feel me? I'm for real. Girl, I like you. You seem like a person that I would love to hang out with. Look. Let's not get drunk, though. You feel me? We'll be all good until I get drunk. You hear me? You're going to have to drag me, my mouth, and everything else out of wherever we go. Okay? But we can have some fun, you know what I'm saying? But don't let it be around the wrong crowd, you know what I'm saying? Because when I get drunk, I get to analyzing shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I get to hearing stuff that I ain't supposed to hear, you know what I'm saying? I get to seeing people for who they really are. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, you know, let's not drink together, friend, but we can go out together. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Doug don't like me to drink. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Doug, look, everybody think Doug is a really nice guy because Doug in stage 5 kidney failure. You hear me? But when I first,
am a nice guy.
you not. When
I am a nice guy.
Doug is a cheater, y'all, off the bricks. You hear me?
That's the old me you discussing.
Look, this little ugly man cheats all the time. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Trick City.
She talking about me 10, 15 years ago.
But Doug,
I'm not that same individual.
Look, y'all. I
am not that same
Doug,
individual.
I just did it. Look.
You just did what?
When we was the last of my getting high stage, I knew that Doug wanted to mess around with this lady that we had around us. She ain't had no teeth in her mouth. Yeah. She ain't had no teeth in her mouth.
That was still like 15 years ago.
It don't matter. I know that you... Boy, I'm about to get around to the just
that
happened.
Was the old
Hold on,
me.
2019? What you talking about?
Don't
let me get going. Hold on, wait a minute. Frida. You thought I didn't know about Frida in 2019? Look, he's smiling.
I'm not smiling,
Yes, he is.
Man.
You thought that I didn't know about Frida in 2019? I just didn't care. You know what I'm saying? You was bringing home the right amount of dollars every week to let Frida keep rubbing your feet. Okay? Because that's your MO. They rub the feet, they rub the bald head, and before they know it, they rubbing all kind of stuff. Huh? Look, I used to give Doug a little bit of shot of Hennessy and let him hit the weed. Getting everything I want, y'all. Doug don't drink or nothing like that. So when he get the little bit of Hennessy and the little, man, don't let him have a pocket full of paper. You hear me, huh? That's why I used to always get on him when he used to, you know what I'm saying? We used to get in arguments and he tried to leave the house. Nigga, you trying to betray. These, they know who you are. They know how to get that money. You feel what I'm saying, huh? So, Doug just started to be I don't know what he started himself being. But, you know, Doug is a cheater. And that's what I'm going to always remember. I don't give what he trying to say. You hear me? Because whenever a man get their weight up or they paper up, they go back to their old same ways. You feel me? It's a reason why. You know what I'm saying? He down for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep that shit real. You know what I'm saying? Stop him. Look, no limit up in here. You hear me? The conversations up in here don't have no limit. You hear what I'm saying? Like, I was telling everybody earlier that White Boy Rick and Doug used to be good friends. Now, I don't know why would nobody believe that when we are natives of Detroit. You hear me, Doug? We are real East Siders. Like, East Side run through my blood. Now I'm a West Sider, you know, so now I done learn how to live both ways. You feel me? Like, on the East Side, we gonna get a quarter bag of chips and a juice. You feel me? On the West Side, we gonna get a quarter bag of chips. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like you gotta, you know, do stuff. You know what I'm saying? But when I was a kid, I watched White Boy Rick get high at my table with my mama. The white boy used to come over. He was like light. I don't know what y'all, not light, like, because he white. I'm talking about he had some type of brightness about him. He had some type of light about him. Like, when he come around, White Boy Rick Dub, it's like a bright light. Like, you know he's somebody. Like, you can feel the presence. Like, he ain't supposed to be no ordinary guy. He's supposed to be White Boy Rick. You hear me? Because when I was 5 and 6 years old watching White Boy Rick come in and out of my house, I remember him. Out of every white boy that came in my house, I remember him. You hear what I'm saying, huh? I remember his presence, and he used to smell really good. You feel what I'm saying? He used to smell really good. You know what I'm saying? So, Doug was grown doing stuff then. His little banging or whatever. I was still a kid. I was still looking in. You feel what I'm saying, huh? Not knowing that our lives was aligning to be together one day. You feel what I'm saying, huh? That's why they say age ain't nothing but a number.
Rick had to be about 17 when he was getting high.
Yeah, he was young. He was really, that's probably why he stood out to me. Because he was a young white boy in my house getting high. You feel what I'm saying, huh? He was young, you feel me? And I ain't never seen nobody that young, you know, smoke the coca leaf. You feel what I'm saying? And then when I got up in the streets, I was the youngest for a minute. And then here come this girl named, I forgot who she was, but that was one of Doug's sad pieces. You know, Doug was disappearing every day. And wasn't nobody saying nothing, you know, because Doug would disappear, but he'd make sure I'm tight, you know, like really tight, money, whatever I wanted, so I wouldn't be looking for him so fast. You feel me? But then one day, he must have pissed Butch off. Butch said, while you sitting up in here always looking out that window, Doug down on the other end in his new house. This is what this man told me. I said, what? What new house? He said, oh, yo, no. Doug got him a house on the other end. I said, where at? I think I've been over there before. You hear me, huh? Huh? So, did nobody tell me where Doug was at? Doug, how did I find out where you was at?
I don't know.
I think Nita B told me.
You just said Butch told you.
Nah, he just told me he was on the other end. He didn't tell me what house you was in. And he didn't tell me what block you was on. I think Nita B told me. Somebody, I went to some of my cronies like, y'all know that Doug got a house on the other end. You feel me? So come to find out, y'all, Doug had opened up a house on the other end, was trying to keep me on the other end so he can mess around with this young girl that was like 23, 24 years old. She was really young, and I thought it was sad for Doug to even let her be indulging like that. You hear what I'm saying? Like, why you ain't talking this girl into going back in the house? You feel what I'm saying? But guess what, y'all? Homegirl was a trip. Y'all feel me, huh? Homegirl tried to stand up to me like she was a grown-ass woman. You feel what I'm saying, huh? So I had to, you know, I had a few things going on in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget that. Me and her was sitting at Doug's table. And I was drinking and I was smoking. And the young lady turned around and told one of my friends, She said, why you keep looking at me like that with your ugly ass? This is what the young girl said to one of my friends. Me and my friend, we looked at each other. We was like, who the fuck is she talking to? And the young girl pointed at my girl. Nah, the girl she pointed at would have mopped the floor with her. But I decided that I had enough with her. And I jumped up 8 months pregnant. Let me not leave that out. And I got the welling on her ass. And me and that girl tore up Doug's living room. You hear me? Look, L was so much into that fight, L wanted you to let us fight. You hear me? He was like, let her do a big one. Let her do a big one. You know what I'm saying? But I was pregnant, you know what I'm saying? But I was doing my big one, you feel what I'm saying? But I wasn't supposed to be doing my big one. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to be doing my big one, you feel me? So that girl just couldn't hang out with Doug crowd. She couldn't take all the women that came along with Doug. See, because I came along with Doug for sure. But Green Eyes also came along with Doug and Monica. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Once Green Eyes accepted me to be the baby mama, because nobody believed that I was pregnant by Doug. You know what I'm saying? Because we kept a secret for a while. Because I was still trying to do my, my thing. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want no judgment. Y'all feel what I'm saying? But when she found out that I was a part of the family, Green Eyes ain't have no choice but to accept me. I'm telling y'all, this was a conversation we had, wasn't it, Doug? She was like, if you didn't have that seed in you, I do not have to accept you. This is what Green Eyes telling me, y'all, like a boss bitch. She said, but just because you got that seed in you, I gotta accept you. You feel me, huh? But I don't have to accept this bitch. You feel me? And that's when she got rid of her. Like, y'all don't, Doug know what I'm talking about. Green Eyes always came in and made Doug do what the fuck she wanted him to do. In any relationship, y'all, anything, you feel me? And then, so when I start taking the position of being his main woman, me and her became better friends. Because, see, a lot of the street and a lot of the hood came out of me as well. You know what I'm saying? And then me and her had hung before Doug came along. So she know that I get Grammy just like she get Grammy. You feel what I'm saying, huh? So that's how me and Green Eyes became friends. Well, that's how we became both protective of Doug. You know, like, I don't know if Green Eyes and Doug was still messing around. But they didn't have time that I knew of. But it's been many a times that her and Doug disappeared for hours. And she used to come back with brand new Levi's and shit and all kind of stuff. So I'm pretty sure, you feel me? They was still doing their thing. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, when I was in my own addiction, I didn't really care about what Doug was doing. You know, because I had my own dirt. Y'all feel me, huh? So look, this is like, and let's just keep it real. In my book, it give you a little bit about me. You know, it give me a little bit about me. My grandmother is deceased now, and her name is Elnora. And my grandmother had told me when I was 16 years old that I was going to be a great author one day. And I didn't think nothing of it, you know. But that when she told me that, I started writing this book, you know. I never forget it. I started writing this book, you know. I was all the characters. I was the guy. I was the girl. I was the daughter, you know. I wanted to write like that, you know. I wanted to be all the characters, you know. I just wanted to, you know, see can I do something like that, you know. So that was when I was 16. And I never thought no more about it, you know what I'm saying? And then when I turned 40, I want to say 40, the idea came up to me again to write a book. And that's how it came out. And so that's why it's dedicated to my grandmother. Because my grandmother told me that I was going to be a good author one day. You know what I'm saying? So this is not the book that I really want. You know what I'm saying? But it do give you a little input about me. You know what I'm saying? It tell you a lot about me. You know what I'm saying? And I really liked the book because it took a year to write. It took a year because I didn't have time to dedicate myself to this book. So it took about a year before it got published. And then it got a Hey Friend, you know what I'm saying? It's telling you a little bit more about introducing us as friends in this book. You feel what I'm saying? It have questions and why questions are so important. It got some more about my story, and it continues. Y'all, come on, like, let's turn up on this book, y'all. Feel me? It got a promise creed in it. So you got a promise creed in your book, and you get to sign it at the bottom. I thought that was going to be really cool to add to the book, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted a book where people can write in. So you can write in this book, you feel me? It also got a table of contents, you feel what I'm saying? And then it also got me. So, and this goes for the person that's saying, Auntie, stop smoking crack. You hear me? You read that? It might be upside down, but I'm no longer a slave to crack. You hear me? And that's day one. You feel what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. I don't go around and sugarcoat not who I am. I'm very proud of who I am, and I'm very proud of where I come from. You hear me? Because I done seen some of the best go down through there and never come back. You feel me? See, I got a testimony because God allowed me to be here to tell the testimony. August the 18th, 2012, I got hit and drugged 47 blocks in the red zone in Detroit. That person left me there to die. Yeah, and rolled me over after I fell up underneath that car. And I wasn't supposed to make it. And that person, whoever did it, really think that they had did me in. But the Lord had something more planned for me. And let me give you my testimony. See, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't have nothing but 2 children. And just had one. So I had 3 children at the time. You hear me? 3 children. And that car left me there for dead. And guess what? The person that found me, they didn't know nobody else but Doug. They didn't know nobody else that I knew but Doug to go find to tell him that I was on that ground. Doug and his woman at the time came up there on the scene and made sure that I got my proper care. Me and Doug wasn't together. We wasn't thinking about being together. Doug can be the only one to tell y'all how I looked it on that ground. I want to see it. You know, I wish they would have took some pictures, but didn't nobody take no pictures. But Doug said I was effed up. He said he thought it was over for me. You hear what I'm saying? You know? And the Lord, I slept for 7 days. 7 days I slept and I remember going through things, going through events in my sleep. I'm not trying to say that I know that your life flashed before your eyes, but I was going through scenarios when I was asleep them 7 days. I was going through episodes. I was fighting things. I was trying to come out. I was paralyzed into that sleep. I can only tell y'all that's how I felt. But guess what? I found out through my friend that's evangelist that it was an army up there fighting to keep me alive. And my army won. They won, y'all, because I woke up after 7 days. And guess what my army is? I had 4 beautiful children after that. And they told me that I couldn't have no more kids. They told me the way he ran me over, he missed my bladder that much, and they didn't recommend that I have natural children no more because my hips was crushed. I still got a crack down my hip when you take a x-ray. But I didn't believe him. I didn't believe him. The Lord didn't bring me in this world broke. So I felt like I wasn't broke. So when me and Doug got pregnant, it was shocking. And it wasn't nothing that I was planning on doing. You hear what I'm saying? But I had 4 beautiful kids after that. And can you imagine how many grandkids coming from that? And great-grandkids and great-grands. I had an army up there fighting for me. I had an army trying to keep me alive. It was a reason why. That's why when I do my stuff, and my journey today is a lot different than anybody's social media platforms because I have a mission. I am on a mission. I'm on borrowed time. Do y'all hear what I'm telling y'all? I'm on borrowed time. You hear me? My army fought for me to be here, for me to be able to bring these words forth to y'all today. My army fought for me to be able to build this YouTube station. My army fought for me to build residual income for my family because they know ain't nobody else gonna do it for me. My family fought for me to be here for a reason, and I gotta make it count. I gotta make it work. You hear me? My goal is for my book to sell forever when I'm gone. My goal is for my YouTube station to always take care of my family and my kids while I'm gone. My goal is, do you hear what I'm telling y'all? To be able to communicate, speak, and be that voice that my kids need throughout their life when I'm not here. That's my goal. I write down everything. I leave notes, books. Even when I write to myself, I write to them. Just in case one of them pick up my book. You hear me? Huh? I let them know, this was my time. This was my season. Now it's yours. Oh, you gonna come through tough times. But this is what I did. So I got books, stacks of books, where I done took notes from Jim Rohns and Eric Thompson and Maya Angelou and Denzel Washington and Will Smith, and all them people still got a voice. It don't matter how deviant or however their allegations is behind closed doors. Them people have made success a reason for a reason. You hear me? So I'm on borrowed time. You hear me? And I don't owe my kids nothing. Nope. You hear me? I owe myself. You feel what I'm saying? I owe myself. And that's what I had to realize getting off that drug. See, it wasn't about me no more. I had that choice up a long time ago when I decided to have kids. See, and that's what's wrong with us selfish ass mamas. And it's the mamas I'm talking to that's at the crack table right now with the food stamp card and shit. The kids didn't choose to be in your life. You chose to carry that pregnancy out. You chose to be a parent. So that means that whatever choices that you choose that's going to self-destruct you from being a parent, you don't have no choice no more. You have to make the right choices for your children. You hear me? And so that's what I had to come to terms with when I did 90 days rehab. I didn't go in 90 days rehab for no damn kids. Nah. I went in there. Nope, I did. Let me correct that. I didn't go in there 90 days for my damn self. Let me correct that. I went in there for some damn kids. Yeah. But then after 30 days of being there, I had to change that way of thinking. I couldn't be there for no damn kids no more. I had to be there for myself. You feel me? Because being there for the kids, I wasn't going to stay sober too long. You feel what I'm saying? Huh? So I had to think about my kids being raised by other people other than my mom, because they was pressing my mom and they was saying that my mama was getting overwhelmed, So it was going to be so long before they split them up out of my mama's house. See? So I did things for my own self. I did things because I had prayed so hard through my addiction, and I asked the Lord. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Why should I lie to y'all? Who is y'all? I asked the Lord one day when I was sitting up there getting high. I say, why you do me like that? I did. I say, this is what you gonna do for me? This is how my life gonna be? I'm gonna be a crackhead? I thought. This is what I'm telling you. I thought that you had something better for me. I always seen myself doing something different. I always seen myself being rich since I was a kid. So I knew that lifestyle couldn't last too long. That couldn't last too long. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Huh? See, you got to know. He whispered you something, but what did he tell you? That's the fun part about it. You hear me? Look, if I was on, let me tell you something, Pablo. I first smoked crack at 4 years old. Did you hear what I said? Pablo, I never had a choice on what I found curious or what I didn't find curious or what I was scared of or not scared of. Because I had a parent that wasn't scared of nothing. I had a parent that was so ignorant that the vibration was real. You hear me? See, when you have a parent that don't have no fear, no consequences, you tends to take in some of that stuff. So ever since I was 3 or 4 years old, I remember my mama having wild parties and me having to clean up all the stuff that they left on the table so my little 3-year-old brother wouldn't pick it up. See? And I was 4 or 5 years old then. I knew that my brother couldn't pick that up. See, I've been being grown for a long time. You hear me? I've been in a trauma life since I was grown. You feel me? So I ain't never had the choice on if I wanted to use or not. When I used at 4 years old, I seen somebody do it and take off running. And when they took off running, I seen all the smoke, so I went behind them and pulled it too. And then I went and ran on the couch and stuff like that, not knowing that was my first hit. And that wasn't going to be my last hit. See, I just didn't live in Indonesia where I could have kept consuming it at 4. See, y'all don't know nothing about that. They smoke cigarettes at 7 and 8 years over there and everything. You hear me? I was in America where I knew it was wrong. And I knew my mama would go get in trouble if anybody ever found out. You hear me? So I've been cleaning up behind my mama. I've been cleaning up behind the people in my house that use drugs since a long time, Pablo. I never had a choice. You hear me? But then when I got old enough to realize the choice was mine, Pablo, I made that choice not to never use again, Pablo. Because my uncle was 31 years old, Pablo, when he was taken out of here for using that drug. And I'm pretty sure whoever took him out of here was for something he didn't even do. Because they tried to do me like that in the streets. I done got knocked upside the head with Glocks and all kind of stuff. And I ain't do none of that stuff. But it was the principle that people knew how to put you in position to get you hurt. So the streets wasn't good for me, Pablo. The streets was going to either kill me, Pablo, or I was going to kill somebody else, Pablo. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I just had to let them know. You know, because sometimes people that be ignorant, they don't know. You hear me? See, Pablo got somebody in his family that's smoking crack, but he just don't know it. You hear me? You got functional addicts in your family. You hear me? I knew this lady used to get high with us all the time. And she still do. But she got a job. She got a nice house. And she just want her family to leave her alone when she disappeared for a couple days. You hear me? Huh? And she been doing this off and on out of her life. You know what I'm saying? Well, she ain't even happy doing it. That's why that wasn't going to be me. I wasn't going to be sneaking around trying to smoke. Not when I banned it. No. I wasn't going to be embarrassed. Not when I was banned it. You hear me? Huh? So, you got people like Pablo that need to know that they got people in their family that use crack too. You feel me? I never put soap and water on my face. I mean, not water. I don't put cosmetics on my face. And I learned this in home economics in 6th grade. Alcohol products that burn your skin, putting oil on your skin, you don't need that. Your skin make oil anyway. You feel what I'm saying, huh? And then my daddy got some good skin. My mama got freckles, but she got some good skin. You feel what I'm saying, huh? And I think it's just genetically, you know what I'm saying? It's something that my black ass supposed to have. You feel me? See, when I was growing up, didn't nobody talk about how pretty my skin was. They talked about how buck my teeth was, how black I was, how nappy head I was. Y'all understand what I'm telling y'all? Huh? So I become relentless long before crack came up in my life. You hear me? Huh? See, People don't talk about that when you growing up. They talk about how black and ugly you is. They don't talk about how beautiful your skin is. They don't talk about how beautiful your teeth is or how beautiful your eyes is. You know, not when you black like me. I'm just keeping it real. We have it the roughest, the dark-skinned kids. You hear me? So I learned how to fight early, and I learned how to not give a fuck about what nobody say about me early. Early. Because, see, my mama been a crackhead since I can remember. And I wish anybody that I grew up would have called her that so I could beat their ass. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I'm just got to use certain type of word. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what I'm talking about. This is how I grew up because I was the oldest. So it wasn't no keep running home from school and shit. That shit get tired. I couldn't keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't keep getting out early before she did. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? That get wore out. Like, I don't know if y'all seen that girl that's going viral that confront her bully at the airport. And she said, you used to bully me. And she like, you still remember that? She like, yeah, girl. Bam. You feel me? It's a lot of people that I want to confront like that too. But I'm over that, you know what I'm saying? But shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that, you know, that hurt my feelings growing up, and look at their ass now. You hear me, huh? I was the crackhead, and I'm still doing better than some of the people that talked about my ass. You hear me? I was the crackhead, and I'm doing better than some of the people that I used to get money with, make thousands of dollars a day with. I'm doing better than some of them goddamn people right now today. You hear me? And they think that I was the crackhead. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You done lost your goddamn mind. You hear me? I was out there cracking, but I wasn't the head. You feel me? I was out there cracking, but I wasn't the head. You feel me, huh? Do y'all think that Doug was going to pick the one that was on the stroll? Y'all feel me? Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I still tried to have morals into my addiction, and that's probably what almost got me killed, right, Doug? I used to always try to treat people fair and think everybody was a friend, you know what I'm saying? And that's not the case out there in them streets. You know what I'm saying? You will learn the hard way. Welcome to the jungle out there. You ain't about that life if you ain't never been to the streets. You hear me? And I remember this one chick told me, she say, girl, you getting on my nerves. You think Doug like you? He just playing. This ain't for real.
Temporary.
It was temporary. Ain't that what she said, Doug? And that young lady is out of here. She passed away on my birthday. Yep, and she and we still outlasting everything. We still beating the odds, and she ain't even here today. And I don't dislike her for that. I just remember what she said. You feel what I'm saying? I just remember what she said.
Assumption.
Yeah, that was an assumption. You hear me? You know.
It's not wise to assume.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, they said once you a crackhead, you always a crackhead. But guess what? I get you a little. I used to get mad when people used to say that. But I don't get mad no more. Because I did that. Yes, I did that. And it's a lot of people in your family that's sniffing that stuff thinking they ain't no crackhead. They thinking they better than a crackhead. And they high is just as bad as a crackhead.
Cocaine is cocaine.
Cocaine is cocaine. You hear me? And it's a lot of people in our family that's using that drug thinking that they ain't no crackhead. You hear what I'm saying, huh? You just another form of crack. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's for real. And it's becoming a pandemic out here. You feel what I'm saying, huh? But if I ever cared about when anybody ever thought about me, I wouldn't be nowhere today, y'all. I wouldn't be doing none of the stuff that I've done today. I remember when I first came out on social media, I was telling everybody about my drug addiction. And I had this one chick tell me that she was tired of hearing about that shit. And I told her I didn't give a fuck. You ain't. Can y'all hear me? Look, somebody give me a heart if you can hear me. Because if you can't hear me, I'm going to have to do my little thing. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Huh? Give me a little heart. Can they hear me, Doug?
I don't know. Let me go.
Okay, yeah, you can hear me. But,
They hear you?
yeah, but that's some of the things that I went through. Like, I don't know, y'all, if y'all ever been in a trap with your mama. Huh? I've been in a trap with my mama before, you know, and I'm not proud to talk about it, you know, but I'm saying, but let me just tell y'all about my mama. She don't give a fuck what I tell her. And my mama proud of the shit she done been through. Do y'all hear what I'm telling y'all? You better, ain't she does. My mama ain't got no filter. You hear me? She proud of the things that her and her kids have experienced together. And sometimes it be sad to people. But I'm proud that my mama experienced some of the stuff with us that it made us better people. See, we was in a trap. When I was in a trap with my mom, I was 13, 14. I was answering the door, who was in how many. And she was back there sometime on the couch sleep with this man sat, and it got to be sold, or they gonna hurt my mama. What is y'all talking about? This is a real life. This is stuff that they don't talk about on the movies. See, I was the oldest. I watched my mama trap for months and then couldn't trust nobody and used to fall out with these people sat. I couldn't let the niggas that was around her or the people that was smoking with her steal the sack, or my mama gonna get hurt. So I used to take the sack and I sell the sack. Y'all understand what I'm telling y'all? This is some real life shit. You know what I'm saying? You got real people, you got real kids that has been in the trap and been in all kind of trauma situations with their parents. Well, one or maybe one or two. But when been through real things to make them be like glue and stew. You hear me? I will die for my mama. I'm talking about literally. They say, I put one to the head, give me one to the head, and let her live. Y'all understand what I'm telling y'all? Huh? We done been through a whole lot. You hear me? But I can't say I take one from the head for my daddy. Like, that's sad, though. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just that my daddy, the stuff that, you know, just made me feel like that. I ain't taking one for your ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But in reality, I'm just lying. Because if it came down to it, I'm not selfish like that. I will take the place. Y'all, I'm just keeping it real, but I'm telling you what my heart feel like, though. You feel what I'm saying? But you can't go on throughout life like that. You have to accept what have been dealt for you. And why did you pick these people? And what did you learn from them? Huh? You know, feel me? Daddies do get love. But my daddy had did a lot of shady shit to me. And I remember one time, this was like a couple of years, about 3 years ago, they invited me over to a dinner at my daddy's house. And I didn't figure, I don't go out to people's house. I don't fuck around. And this particular time, I decided that maybe I'm gonna go because I was invited. But my mama told me to keep my ass at home. My mama told me that I don't hang out like that, and she didn't think it was a good idea. And I told my mama, no, it's time for me to, you know, give people a chance. It's time for me to, you know, start, you know, doing stuff. So I get over in this motherfucking nigga house, and he got this lady staying with him. And I ain't gonna say no names because they might be watching and they might come across, but I don't give a fuck because this is my story. But he's sitting up in there. All of a sudden, when I get there, he allegedly want this girl out his house that's been staying with him. Now, my sister in the Air Force, big soldier, don't smoke, don't do nothing. But he gonna decide to ask his ghetto daughter, the one that's about it, to get rid of her, which is me. He didn't ask my sister that had been sitting there all motherfucking weekend to put her out. You hear me? Huh? So I noticed that he was doing shit. And I didn't like it. And I had started drinking. Hell yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Don't bring no drinks to the club. You hear me, huh? And then he said one motherfucking thing that sent me to the whole new level. It was an incident that happened with me and my sister. We went to a park. I was 18, 19 years old. My sister had a car at the time, and I wanted her to go to this party with us. Because at the park, it used to be like a picnic. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know like the swamp meets. You feel me? I'm saying everybody pile up. Anyway, we go. They get to shooting up the park. We got to run. We get separated. Now, y'all, this is an old ass motherfucking story. Why the fuck did my daddy said, yeah, I heard you almost got my daughter shot. And if you would have got my daughter shot, we would have had a problem. Now, I don't give a fuck what they trying to say my daddy got dementia or whatever the fuck. Because at the same time, he talking to me like I'm a third goddamn wheel. You hear me? What about me getting shot? What about your oldest? What about both of us getting hurt? You gonna say your daughter, nigga? That's all. Y'all see how it went, right? Huh? I crushed the man motherfucking mailbox, kicked the door in and everything on my way out the door. The fuck you saying? And you ain't got to worry about me coming back over to your house no more. And guess what? I ain't been back to my daddy house. But I did go get him a couple of $100, you know what I'm saying, a couple of months after to get him, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't go back. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't to go back. That was just like a little guilt. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Like I felt bad, you know what I'm saying, that I had to show my natural ass, you know what I'm saying? You know, but, you know, stop playing with me, you know what I'm saying? So this is why daddies don't get love. They be unaware of the dumb shit that they say. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My sister that I'm talking about, she done took care of our daddy ever since he been locked up for 27 motherfucking years. And I ain't mad at her, but I wasn't about to fucking do it. And I'm the oldest. See, we all got consequences. We all got choices. And the choice that he made to do 27 years ain't had nothing to do with us. You hear me? But let him tell it and let my sister tell it. He didn't do shit. You a goddamn lie. I know my motherfucking daddy before you do. He did every goddamn motherfucking bit they said he did, and he did all that goddamn time. And I still love that man. And that's why I know I am his child, and I can be turning to him in a quick of a motherfucker eye. You hear me? And be doing 27 years too. You hear me? Huh? That's why I wasn't no joke in the streets. You hear what I'm saying, huh? You know, just because, you know, you don't talk about your trauma. Because, see, I'm talking about my trauma now. You hear me? That don't mean that you don't have no trauma. You hear what I'm saying? You know, I don't address stuff right away. I might let it pile up on me. You feel me? But that's just to let you know why daddies don't get love. They say dumb shit, you know. And then let's just keep it real. When my father had just got out of prison, he had been in prison for 27 years of my life. And I remember the first year that he started coming over to my house. I was so excited to have my father, man. Oh, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I got a daddy, you know what I'm saying? I can ask my daddy for money. Like, man, I don't have to ask no nigga for no motherfucking money. Man, my daddy home, like, what the fuck? Like, this shit was turned up for me. Until that nigga came over my house one day and he said, why you keep asking me for money? You ain't got no man or nothing? I just got up. And I opened up my front door. And I told that motherfucker if he didn't hurry up and get the fuck out of here. I've been waiting on my daddy all my motherfucking life. And you say that dumb shit to me? And who the fuck you mean to tell me that I need a nigga to take care of me? You don't even sound right giving me that kind of goddamn advice. And I told him to get the fuck out of my house. Was I wrong? I don't know. But at the time, I didn't feel like it. Fuck on out of here. You my daddy, you gonna tell me I need a goddamn man? What the fuck is wrong with you? That's why I be telling my you don't need no goddamn man. But you do need a man to come in your life to help you with that financial burden. A man ain't supposed to just come in with the little diggling. No. A man supposed to come in with you being able to save your check every now and then. Okay? 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 And then your father is supposed to be there when you don't want to be dependent on no man. I'm just saying, I thought that's what they teach us on TV. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Father pay for the wedding and everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what they teach us. You know what I'm saying? But how many people on my live fathers done paid for their wedding? How many? How many people on this lab, they fathers bought them their first house? It's probably one or two. You hear me? But it ain't that many. Your parents supposed to pay for your wedding. Y'all hear me? Huh? We ain't living that life. We ain't living nothing traditional around here in the world. You feel me? Huh? Everything is asshole backwards. You hear what I'm telling y'all? And then another thing that I do know. When you get married, your wife come before your mother and your father. And when your wife don't come before your mother, you ain't in love with her. You not. Because guess what? You and your wife can make memories. You and your mother had memories. Your mama can't love you like your wife. Your mama can't support you like your wife. Your mama not gonna pay your bills like your wife. Y'all hear me? It's in the Bible. It says that you're supposed to care more about your husband than your father. You're supposed to care more about your wife than your mother. And all of us got a problem with that. Y'all feel me? Because we don't know shit. We don't know shit. You feel me? We don't know shit. So no, you're not gonna understand, and no, a woman ain't gonna never come before my mama. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't gonna never come before my daddy. Then good luck with that shit. Cause your daddy ain't, or your mama ain't the head of household. You feel me, huh? That's why I was hanging out with a friends of mine, and they from Florida. They don't like me to talk about prices. They don't like to talk about prices. They tell me that they don't do prices. I'm poor than a motherfucker. I do prices. I budget and shit. But my son saying, "Mama, you just started this shit." This is what my oldest son said. He said, "Mama, when I was growing up, you ain't talk about prices." I say, "Baby, it was just you. Mama was making $1,000 a day. That fuck, I didn't care about no prices. It was just me and you. Now I got 7 kids, nigga. I need the budget." You hear me, huh? But you got people that don't think the same. And we all in the same race and stuff like that. That don't mean that we all got the same values of growing up. That don't mean that everybody didn't see nobody smoking crack. All black people didn't see somebody smoking crack growing up. All black people didn't have a parent that was crack. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's some black people that don't even know that we were slaves. Did y'all know that? Well, it is. Yeah. It's some black kids out here that don't even know our history because their parents felt like it was no need to tell them that. I'm talking about our age. Did y'all know that? Oh, yeah, I know a few. I know a few, and she been catching up with her history because her grandmother looked at white. So her grandmother passed for white. So her grandmother didn't teach her none of the stuff that niggas went through. She didn't even realize that she was a nigga. Y'all understand what I'm telling y'all? So you got people out here is stuck in the hands of time from their own descendants. You feel what I'm saying? No, not mine. My kids gonna know that mama had a rough patch. Mama ain't always been on top. You know what I'm saying? Mama ain't always been on top. You know what I'm saying? Mama been on top. Mama been to rock bottom. Mama been on top again. Mama went to rock bottom. Mama on top now, but mama can go back to rock bottom. That's how life is. You know what I'm saying? It's no such thing as a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? Look, nobody even doing textbooks no more in school. So I don't know if you have looked into that. They don't. Did you know that the math that they teaching our kids now been taught over in Japan decades ago? Did you know that? Huh? Did you know that the math that we call new math, this is how they been learning over in Japan all this time? Y'all hear me, huh? We so behind, America so late. When that man said that he had about 60 missiles on one, he better listen to that man. He said they would not fire the first shot. That man is for real. You see how little we is? I think China bigger than us, ain't it, dog? Let's look, y'all. Let's really look at that. Look at that. Look how China is, y'all. Look at that. Look at Africa, though. Look at that. Y'all feel me? Ain't nobody beefing with them. Okay. Let's look at ourselves. Just wait this situation out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I do want to go to Japan, and I do want to take my kids to Thailand. You know, and let's just keep it real. That's how Kai and I Speed, all them went over there, y'all, and got advanced. Yeah, y'all ain't know that? They went over there and got advanced on social media and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something going on. See, we don't, this social media is here. But if you look at these apps, they got Chinese words up under co-founders and stuff. Look at the apps. Look at the agreements and stuff. This ain't none of our stuff. And then the man who owned Google, he the second richest man in the world. The second. Elon Musk the first. Then you got Google, the second. Do y'all hear what I'm telling y'all? What you say, what's wrong with Japan? They say don't go to Japan. I'm going to be real upset about it. What's going on over there? Now, I heard that it was like what? They treat us messed up? Like, what's going on? I thought that we get our money, you know, get a little bit more different things. Like, and it's a lot faster, right? Like, what? Like, what? Like, what is going on? It's not a great country to work. Now, I can understand that. Yeah. I can, cause I can really, like, if you think about it and you picture Japan, like, I can understand that the economy on working can be low. But guess what? A lot of people going over to Japan from the United States, if you look at them, they going over there to work. You hear me? They going over there to help the environment. You feel what I'm saying? They really don't need no help from us. No, let's just keep real. They really don't need no help from us. They actually doing really well. And what I want to know is that, is anybody have a little fear about maybe possibly going to war? You know, like, we are already at war. But civilians ain't never got struck until 2011. Y'all feel me? When 9/11 came. You hear me? No, that was 2001, Doug.
What's that?
When 9/11 come, y'all?
2001.
2001.
Yeah.
So we never ever experienced nothing like that. No type of terrorism stuff. But y'all, the stuff that's going on lately, y'all, don't be surprised. If you haven't heard about that terrorism act that happened in Michigan, Dearborn, a couple of January the 19th,
What?
2 or 3 days ago. The young man, he flew through the airport. Y'all go look at it. He drove through the airport and he was hollering out stuff. And whatever he was hollering out, y'all better take heed. Y'all hear me? Me and my cousin was supposed to be going to the Mardi Gras, February 17th. After I seen that video, I'm sorry. My cousin say I'm being a bore, but I don't want to go. I don't want to travel right now. It's not a good place. It's not a good time to travel. My heart telling me to keep my ass still for a minute. You feel what I'm saying? You know, like, for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get stranded in nobody's city. I don't want to get stranded in the air. I don't want to get stranded at no airport. And I don't want to experience nobody trying to hijack no plane on my first ride or second ride on no plane. Y'all understand what I'm telling y'all? And after that incident happened in Michigan, I canceled my trip. I'm done with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be like that. You know what? In Michigan, we all bear firearms too. You know, and let's just keep it real. You know, a lot of us bear firearms that ain't supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not legal. You know what I'm saying? But in the streets of Detroit, somebody, you just got to have a hammer in your house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what kind of hammer I'm talking about, right? And Doug just was telling me that he wanted a hammer to walk the kids to school. you know. And we've been out here for about 8 or 9 years, and I'm asking Doug, you know, like, what's the fear coming from? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened different? Like, what made you, you know, decide that you want to do that? You know. He said, I don't know. I just, you know, I feel, he said he keeps seeing a white truck, you know, up there by the bus stop when he take the kids to school. You feel me? And I say, well, you know, I got one. Yeah, I feel me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, everybody don't be knowing you got a hammer. You feel what I'm saying? You know, so, you know, there ain't nothing that you broadcast. You know what I'm saying? I have actually came with a lot of patience and a lot of training with the hammer. You know, I've been carrying a hammer since I was 19 when I first started being in the streets, because my brother felt like I needed the hammer because I was out there, you know what I'm saying? I was messing around with some real, you know, rough niggas and boss niggas, you know, and we was going to parties, you know what I'm saying? So I've been having a hammer all my life, you know what I'm saying? Even in my addiction. Yeah, ask anybody. Yeah, I used to be sitting up there with my purse. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I always had a hammer. And so I was talking about it the other day, and my kids was like, Ma, you got this, you got that. And I was just like, no. You know what I'm saying? Because my kids don't, they ain't about that life. Y'all feel me? Like, just because I'm about that life, that don't mean my kids about that life. We're the last ones. Okay? I'm talking about the two oldest boys, they about that life. They just laid back dudes, and I love them for it. But them kids that I had, they don't know nothing about the hood. They don't know nothing about bullies. They don't know nothing, y'all. You feel me? So I feel like that I'm shielding them from the wrong things. So I've been opening them up. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling them a little bit about my past. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling them about good friends and bad friends. Y'all feel me, huh? You know, like anything that I think that I need to tell my kids before they get of age, I've been sharing it with them. You feel me? So if you around here not showing your 13-year-old boy how to put on a rubber, then there's something wrong with you. You hear me? Because these boys are doing stuff. My son is 13, and we was talking about that. And he asked me, how you put it on? You hear me? Huh? So let's teach him how to put it on. You feel me, huh? It's not, y'all got to stop playing around here. You know what I'm saying? In your children's life, in your cousin's life. And they, you know, start letting the kids know that inappropriate things is just not welcome. And they won't get in trouble if they talk about it. See, I tell my kids that. Y'all feel what I'm saying, huh? And I tell my daughter, you have good brothers. All men ain't good like your brothers. Do y'all hear what I'm telling her? Huh? She don't know nothing about the perverted man. You hear me? She don't know nothing about the perverted uncle or auntie or you know what I'm saying? She don't know nothing about that. But I have to tell her, you was blessed with good brothers. And I say because there's many people in life that just wasn't safe around a lot of men. You hear what I'm saying? But I made sure that she was safe because I know people. You feel me? So from day one, I never sugarcoated nothing with them. I always let them know what can happen when mama not looking. Don't think she ain't looking. And I done told the boys, you know, that you don't, you know, y'all know what I'm saying, I'm going to say what I done told my kids, you know what I'm saying, what it is, you know what I'm saying. So my daughter got a habit of wanting to go over my brother's house and stuff like that. And I be trying to tell her, you know, like you can't go over everybody's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because it's a lot of boys over there, right? Her brother's over there too when she go. But who going to be paying her some attention? Not her brothers. You feel me? So no, you can't go over my brother's house. You know what I'm saying? Now you can go if we all over there and we visiting. But you can't spend a night at my brother's house. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I love her, you know what I'm saying? I love her, you know, but I just don't want to put them type of temptations, y'all feel me, in nobody's ear or in nobody's face. So I just keep, you know, certain things real. You know, I don't sugarcoat shit up here. You know, especially when I get to talking. I get to talking. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. Like, I wasn't planning on doing no 2-hour stream this morning. I was planning on coming on, showing y'all my new toy, and trying to learn how to work it. Now, the toy done frustrated me. And for the people that don't know that it's coming on the line, let me show y'all my new toy. So this is the new toy, okay? This new toy is for my social media. So when y'all come on my live next week, I'm going to be able to do my social media buzz, and I'm going to be able to show the videos and whatever I'm talking about. Like, I'm going to be able to show it because I got my stuff. But guess what, y'all? I don't know how to use it. And my son, look, he didn't put his name in my computer and stuff, y'all, like for real. And so I'm learning how to use this. You know, I'm learning how to use my new toy. That's what I call it, because it is my toy. But once I get to using this toy and I learn how to use it, social media buzz gonna be turned up, y'all. It's gonna be turned up. Y'all gonna be really talking about me. Y'all gonna be really trolling me. You feel me, huh? Because it's other people that's out here in the industry that use, and I'm gonna bring it to y'all attention. Show is, you feel me, that y'all wouldn't have never thought about. You feel what I'm saying? It took Whoopi Goldberg to tell y'all that she lost herself in crack cocaine for us to know that Whoopi Goldberg had a crack cocaine problem herself. Y'all hear me? But when nobody knew that Whoopi Goldberg was a crackhead if she didn't tell you. You feel me? So that goes for Pablo. You know, did you know Whoopi Goldberg was a crackhead too? And she probably still is. Because she always say that she always been able to function. Yeah. You got functional addicts. You got people that just want to get high every now and then they make themselves feel guilty and they say, I ain't doing it no more. And then they go another couple of months again and they do it again and they say, I ain't doing it no more. Them are functional addicts. And they make themselves feel so guilty that they don't want the drug no more. But guess what? When I was out there, a Campbell, I just broke the camel hump. I just decided that I was gonna be me, and I was gonna walk through the hood, and I was gonna ask people for $5 or $10 if I needed to get the next hit, and that's exactly what I did. Because all the people that see me turn into that, they ain't never did nothing for me. Or my kids. Gave me nothing. So I didn't care about nobody calling me no crackhead. Because I wasn't using their money to smoke no crack. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. I remember it was a 4th of July. It was fireworks everywhere. I mean, the smoke, the area was, Detroit was banged out. And I was the only one walking down the street. All these families was having fun. I will never, ever forget this. It was like a dream. But I was in the middle of it. And I was walking down the streets. People was everywhere. They was having fun and everything. And I was just crying. I was just crying like a motherfucker. Ain't nobody paid me no attention. All these families was turned up and doing their thing. And I was just crying like a motherfucker. Because I was looking at all these families having fun. And I hadn't been at home for about 4 months. I had missed my baby birthday and everything. Y'all feel me? Huh? It was so sad. You know what I'm saying? It was just so sad. You know what I'm saying? And I was just praying and I was carrying my shoes because my feet was so sore from being in the streets for like about a week. Yup, my feet was sore. My mouth was sore from smoking that shit. And I was just crying like a motherfucker. Like, damn, I miss my family. I need to go home. You know what I'm saying? And I still didn't go home. I still went to another trap and just slept a little bit and got back up and did my thing. I was always embarrassed to go home when I got hungry and shit like that. Ain't that crazy, huh? That was crazy, you know, but I was embarrassed to go home. So I used to stay in the streets and do shit that I ain't have to do. I done ate out the garbage and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even have to do none of that shit. I just did it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like for real, I did some stuff that I could talk about. And I wasn't proud of a lot of stuff, but I did. You know what I'm saying? I scrapped a lot of houses in Detroit. I mean, scrapped them motherfuckers up under the cement where they had to tear them houses down. Y'all feel me? So it wasn't like that I was out here robbing or killing nobody. I was just out here tearing up people's property to get my habit on. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I am a person that helped scrap a lot of houses in Detroit, made a lot of them abandoned houses. I'm looking at this shit like going through my neighborhood over here. They don't do that out here. You know, we had that abandoned house across the street for a long time. Ain't nobody never kicked in the door. Ain't nobody went and got the furnace. Ain't nobody did nothing. I just been, you know, in my mind thinking like, damn, this got to be a different part of the hood. You know what I'm saying? Because in that hood that I'm from, you can't leave your house vacant. You know what I'm saying? You got to have somebody in that house soon as somebody move out. You feel me? But yeah, this platform over here is really well put together because I keep it real. I ain't got no time to lie to y'all. And when you start lying, y'all, you got to keep lying. You got to keep lying. You hear me? You got to keep lying. And then before you know it, the lie just piled up. And then you just stuck in the lie. So I ain't never lived a lie. You hear me? And I don't recommend that you two neither. Don't start lying to that nigga. Don't start lying to your boss. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. You know, keeping it real is going to get you more farther in life. I used to owe this man named Mr. Jerry. I owe Mr. Jerry maybe about $4,000, $5,000. Mr. Jerry said he just kept giving me stuff. He said I was the only one that had enough nerve to come back and ask for more and own this man. He said, but I always had an excuse on why I ain't paid him. He said that's the only reason why he used to give me something. He said, because I was the only one that had enough nerve to come back and never paid him. Y'all feel me? You hear me? You know, so, you know, you gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Don't be fake, you know, in your journey on your success on social media. If you got things that you want to say it. If it's about family members, just don't mention their name. Just say a situation. You feel me? Learn how to conduct your platform without rubbing, you know, elbows or stepping on nobody's feet. You know what I'm saying? It's a way, you know, you do things. It's a lot of things that I talk about that names need to be mentioned, but I would never do that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no. You know, so you got to learn how to take your pain, your trauma, and put it out there and help other people. You know what I'm saying? It's people want to know, you know, why do kids sell crack with their mama? You hear me? Because I just told you. Because you see your mama selling somebody's sack. You know who sack she's selling will hurt her if the sack come up missing or if it come up short. So if you old enough to know better, like I was, you get the sack. Keep your mama alive. You hear what I'm telling you? So that's a lot of things that I grew up with early as hell, being grown. Y'all feel me? So with that said and done, y'all, I want to thank everybody for the likes and the comments and stuff like that. My 23-year-old son that stood behind me all this motherfucking time asking me for my motherfucking shit. I ain't gonna tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? And trying to act like I'm taking a long time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking no long motherfucking time. You need to get your shit together. You hear me? For real though, y'all. So with that said and done, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and well, I'm gonna tell you something before I leave here. When I first got in the streets, I used to have 2 blue checks every first. It was 1 check for both of my sons. My 2 older sons used to get 2 blue checks. So I had more than enough money to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm talking about at an early age, okay? I've been getting blue checks for a long time. But anyway, I used to start brawling. I started brawling out they checks to smoke crack. That's how I got in debt with the people. And then, before you know it, the checks wasn't mine no more. That's what they said. You hear me? So the checks were signed over every month. And then I started borrowing money back out the checks to keep me some money and keep my family from knowing that I had effed up. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people got paid in the streets. Yeah. A lot of people. And a lot of people got paid over. You feel what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people right now today that say I still owe them. But guess what my oldest son that told them? Motherfuckers try to come get it. That shit old as fuck. You feel what I'm saying? So now I got my kid on my side. You know what I'm saying? You know, even if I did owe somebody, it wasn't nothing for them to hurt me for. You feel what I'm saying? It's, you know what I'm saying? But I end up paying everybody in the streets. Yep. Matter of fact, Trina is somebody I borrowed $40 from. Yeah. And I never paid her goddamn money back. And she told me that I better have paid her money back. And I ain't think about nothing because I was in my addiction. And I stopped hanging out in the hood. 10 years later, I ran into Trina. And guess what? I paid Trina her money. Y'all feel me? So no, I don't owe nobody. You feel what I'm saying? I don't owe nobody. You know what I'm saying? It might have took me 8 years to pay her money, but I ended up paying her money. Y'all feel me? Nah, you don't leave your debt to your kids. Nah. Why would you leave that type of burden on them? That ain't their life. Their life is a clean slate, Miss Thang. You hear me? I'm not never leaving no debt on my kids. Ever. When I'm leaving my kids, they gonna be shocked. You know what I'm saying? And now if they appreciate it, that's different. But them knowing how to handle it is something I'm preparing them for. You feel what I'm saying? See, when I pass here, my book probably gonna become one of the best sellers. You hear me? This right here, when I pass away, my kids gonna have to have money. You hear me? So I already done told them, don't do no GoFundMe. Tell them about this. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't do no GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But I'm hoping that they don't have to do a GoFundMe for me. I'm hoping that I'm very ready like my grandmother was. My grandmother planned her stuff before she left here. She paid for it. She told them what she wanted and left it in paper and made sure could nobody undo it. My mama have did the same. You hear me? So I think that I probably gonna do the same too. You know what I'm saying? You know, my kids, they don't even have to have no funeral. You feel me? Because that's money that they need. That's money that they need. They can just have a cremation and put it on, you know, get prayers and stuff like that and get together and have something to eat, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that and be gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to spend no money. You hear what I'm saying? Because the money that I leave for them to spend is going to be enough to just put me in a little bitty, you know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Less mess. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be less mess when I leave here, baby. You know what I'm saying? But that's not my plan, beautiful. Is to leave any type of burden on my kids. And let's just keep it real. My oldest son is 31 years old. If anybody would have ever tried to hurt me out there in them streets, I don't think he would be here today. You know what I'm saying? And let's just keep it real. I have, when I was in them streets, I had a lot of back. You know, I had a lot of rank, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people knew my family and they knew that I was the truth, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really need my son or my brothers or nobody else to, you know, come to my rescue when I was in the streets. Like I said, I was gone for 5 long years. Nobody never came looking for me at my house. Never, ever, ever, ever. Now, it was one thing that I did do in the streets, and I'm for real, I'm going to leave it like this. I got $70,000 after I got hit by that car. And I ended up going on a lot. I remember I took $7,000 cash to go get this canary yellow Monte Carlo with the drop top. I wanted that damn car because that was one of my dream cars when I was a kid. But I shouldn't have got it in my addiction. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I went and got that car, and I got high so much. You going to work, boo? Okay, have a nice day. I got high so much where I didn't even have time to drive the car. And when I did be in the car, other people was driving it for me so I could do my thing, whatever. And I end up letting my sister and her baby daddy take that car over for a minute, but they stopped letting me get stuff from them. So I wanted my goddamn car back. You feel what I'm saying? So I end up getting my car back from them. And I remember this time I had my license got suspended, and I got pulled over by the police, but I was on a mission to get high, and I didn't have no insurance. And I think I got smart with the police officer, but anyway, he ended up towing my car. And I didn't think nothing of it. I got out the car and shit, left, went, finished doing what I was doing and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I just sobered up, and I didn't realize that my car had been in the impound for about a week. You hear me? So I decided that maybe I was going to leave it there. But one of my boys that I know, he decided that I wasn't going to leave that car there. So he said that he would go get the car out the pawn shop. Out the impound. And I could pay him when I get my next check, because I used to get a big check every month from the settlement. And so he decided to go get the car. I parked it in his backyard. When I got my money, this motherfucker said I owed him $2,000. I didn't remember getting that much for him, but whatever. So I decided to tell him that I didn't want the damn car then. And I told him he can have the car. You hear what I'm saying? I'm talking about for real. And I done paid a lot of money for this goddamn car. You hear what I'm saying? But he said that I owed him $2,000, and that's the only how he was going to release the car back to me. So I told him that I didn't want the motherfucker car. You can keep the car. And matter of fact, you can give me a few more dollars, to have it. You hear me? So that's how it went. And we had to go back to my mama house. And we had to go get my mother, y'all. Because the car was in my mama name. And I had to go get my mama to change this car into that damn man name. And that was one of the most traumatizing, heartfelt, motherfucking low-down crackhead shit that I ever did, when I should have gave the car to my mama. Y'all feel what I'm telling y'all? My mama had my kids, and I had my mama come to the Secretary of State to change my car over to the dealer, the real dealer, not the dealer of the car. Y'all feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Your girl got some stories, you know what I'm saying? And if somebody wanted to really put it on screen, y'all would be fucked up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. Me and Doug had somebody that was robbing Wendy's. He was robbing Wendy's every day. We did not know this shit. Coming up in there every motherfucking day after he done robbed Wendy's, spent his money and everything. We woke up one day, the whole police was around us. Y'all, my phone ringing off the hook. Yeah, but y'all, look, I got stories, y'all, and I can go on for days, you know what I'm saying? But my phone is about to go dead, and I am about to get my smoke on, but it ain't no damn crack. You feel me, huh? Pablo. Y'all, make sure y'all catch me on another story time or on another live. I will be trying to do my lives while the kids is in school this week. So just be patient with me. Check my channel. Check for notifications on my live, because I don't know what might be set for tomorrow morning. I know that we got a social media buzz though tomorrow morning, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things we need to catch up, like Cash Doll and this nigga breaking up. I need to find out what's really going on with them. You feel what I'm saying? Huh? Offset and Finesse 2 times. Finesse 2 saying he'd break Offset off, which I think he would, bit his big country ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a Memphis dude. You know what I'm saying? He been chopping down trees since he was 8, 7 years old. I know. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, Hennessy. You feel me, huh? So, my people down there been chopping down trees and driving four-wheelers since they was 6 or 7 years old. So, I'm going to put my money on Finesse. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Offset ready for them hands. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep it real. You feel what I'm saying? And then you got people talking about Clarissa Shields. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can't remember everything about Clarissa, but I did see a little smidgen of something. I seen her crying or something. Somebody done let her have it or something. Something going on with her. But I'm going to know tomorrow morning, y'all. So make sure push the notifications, y'all. Share, like, and whatever. With that said and done, y'all, enjoy y'all day. Don't let nobody get in the way of your joy. Sometimes it's easy to say and hard to do. Hurt.